If all my love has got you feeling too much, it's feeling too much for you, then all my love is gonna dance with someone that shows love not you.
All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to week 3 of NIU Collegiate Valorant season. I'm joined by Mr. Austie125 here.
Hello, hello. We got another great week of Valorant for you.
Yep.
Doubleheader.
And then yours truly is Allegro, ex IGL of the team here. Now coming back as an Overwatch player this year. So we're gonna be getting into things shortly, but we'll see what happens. I saw NIU working on their split and stratting some stuff on Haven, so we'll see. Last week or 2 weeks ago, I guess they played. I don't even remember what other maps they played. They played
They
Ascent
played
and started. They
Ascent.
started off kind of rough on Ascent on
Yeah,
defense,
I
but
did. I did in fact get the lowdown from Coach Tokotoro that um,
we got map
it
picks
looks
already.
like no, not map picks. I do know one thing: they're looking to stray away from Ascent this week because we did see, like Allegro mentioned, a little bit of a rough start to Ascent with NIU pulling out a win. However, the team we are up against tonight also apparently has a pretty strong Ascent, so they're looking to not kind of take that duel. You know, who might come out on out on top on Ascent? They're just going to see if they can take them to a different map. Maybe that NIU will have an advantage
Yeah,
over Toledo here.
that's fair. Also, I think a lot of the times when you have two different teams, like usually the stronger one will look to, or at least the one that's historically been stronger, which in this case is true for NIU. Toledo was a solid team last year. Like they weren't bottom of the pack, but they also weren't like contending for like a top 4 spot like we were last year. So a lot of the stronger teams are looking to like ban the comfort maps because they're better.
Mm-hmm.
Like the skill gap usually is smaller on the easier maps like
Okay.
Ascent that everyone
Okay.
likes, and it's bigger on the harder maps like Split.
Okay. Okay.
So maybe NIU's trying to buy into that, but I'm not sure how much that's going to apply this year because Toledo pulled out a big win in week 1, I think. I think against like Ohio or something. So Toledo is looking to be a lot stronger this year. So
Yeah. Well, it certainly will be a good match, and then we'll announce it a couple times throughout. Definitely at the end. We do have a doubleheader this week. Um, so tune in obviously tonight. Cheer on the boys from NIU, but we also have this Thursday is our doubleheader. So
yes,
make
I
sure
will
you
be
come
here
back in.
casting that as well, but Mr. Austie will not.
Unfortunately, I will not.
I will
They
be
have to
joined by
schedule
someone
night
else. I
classes.
believe it will be Mr. Flawless,
Another
also a
another
DPS player from the
Overwatch.
Overwatch team.
Overwatch is
um,
just stacking the commentary booth, but I wish I could join you guys. But NIU loves putting classes from 6 to 9 on Thursday nights, so
yeah, unfortunately.
can't do much about it. But
Otherwise, if Mr. Flawless can't come, I might hit up our boy Wonder,
ooh, that'd be a
our
treat.
the old IGL.
That'd be a treat.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah. And you
We-
guys can't see quite yet, but we are getting invited to the lobby. Looks like we might be kicking off here soon. Get rid of some music and start to get some stuff ready to go.
Hopefully our levels are good here. I guess we'll just play it by ear, literally, and we'll
Yeah, we got
see where we're
people.
at.
We got people letting us know. So
NIU Thune. Oh no, Master K. He's gone. We got.
let's see. We got Soupy back.
Oh
All
wait,
the
what
boys.
is this?
Okay. Oh yeah, we got to be observer. So
I do remember Diddy Jr. from last year on Toledo,
mhm.
but I don't recognize anyone else. So maybe I'm just forgetting.
Okay,
PC Vulcan also looks kind of familiar, but I think I'm just tripping. I don't think he was here.
okay,
I think it was just Diddy Jr.
sure.
So we'll see
Well,
what we're
yeah, a
cooking.
couple of new faces. Maybe make it a little harder for NIU to gauge. I did also hear a little more insider information from Coach Tokotoro that that they do have, and it might end up being Diddy Jr. just going off of the player icon, but they do have someone who's
A Yoru
kind of a
player?
Yoru specialist here. So we'll see if they run it pretty high fragger in a lot of the games that they've been observing of Toledo. So hopefully, they won't be a problem for us, but we definitely have scouted it out a little bit and are ready for what comes our way.
Yeah, I do know for sure that NIU's done their homework here because I did have a short conversation with Mr. Agua at the IGL.
Hmm.
So I know that they've done their homework.
Okay.
especially on Haven. So if we end up playing Haven, that's good. But
Mhm.
I know they have the map picks already, but I don't know what they are. So I'm about to ask Mr. Toko Toro.
Yeah, see if we can get some information for you guys. Looks like we're just waiting on one more from Toledo and maybe their coach.
Indeed.
We'll see what happens.
I'm interested to see how Toledo's developed since last year. This will be a fun game to watch.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like a lot of teams in the conference are kind of having a big roster shakeup. I know us in our Overwatch practices, we've had a couple scrims against people in our conference, and we noticed that they've been they're either returning, they didn't have a team last year, or they've just been getting a complete like overhaul. Like we're a couple of us are some good buddies with Kent State, and we know that a lot of them are leaving, and they only have like one returning member. So it's interesting to see how just all these teams are going to be so drastically different, and how, you know, they could have had a reputation of maybe being a little lower placed or a little higher placed, and we'll see how things even out this year. Hopefully NIU can go up in the process.
Agreed. I think it's funny that the Overwatch team is only having one player change when all these
That's true.
all these other teams are shaking everything up. Like even NIU from the actual season last year, there's only one similar player, and it's Agua for Valorant. So
Yeah.
everyone else is brand new to the stream.
Yeah. Yeah, it is crazy. Yeah, and for Overwatch, yeah, we filled our one spot, and I think that's, unless anyone decides to not come back for the next season, we should have kind of a standing roster for a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Our teams are constantly changing out here, but NIU esports will hopefully always be here to stay.
Our Rocket League team is also exactly the same, I believe.
That's true. They did not have any tryouts this year, and they've already been having some games. They actually had a really good game last week.
Our Rocket League team's pretty good, I'm not going to lie.
They are very good. They went last year. Don't know how many people have heard. I think it was broadcasted.
It was.
Through our thing, but if you didn't tune in last year, they went to a LAN tournament at Illinois State University and actually took home first place. We have a trophy out here. In our trophy rack. I think that's the first one. Yeah, first trophy for the rack, and they want to do it again this year.
We beat both U of I teams to claim that trophy.
The better Illinois team. Northern Illinois.
I know that's right. So, yeah, we've got a strong core roster there of Moxie, Sleasley, and Hertz.
Yeah,
all really young players. I think the oldest player on that team is Drew Sleasley, and he's a senior now, I think, but he's been on the team for 3 years. He's been here since I've been here. So,
yeah, they're really good. It's really impressive to watch them play. I mean, I'm absolutely awful at Rocket League, so to watch them, it literally, like, I've seen pro matches and I watch them and I'm like, you know, it's not horribly different. Like they're all really good.
Yeah, they've made a huge jump since when I got here. Like, I think Drew was like one of the starters on the varsity team back then with Jared. I forgot Jared's tag, but that team was like mostly. I think Jared was like GC3, and then like everyone else was like GC2 or 3, I want to say. Okay. But now, like, I think all 3 players are, at least Sleasley and Hertz, have both been SSL for a bunch of seasons now.
Yeah, I think they've all been the top rank for a long time now.
They're all like really, really strong players.
Yeah. And you see them all the time. They're always playing and doing new things. I always see them strategizing.
Let's talk about our Valorant boys here. They are.
That's true. We can see.
I'm not gonna lie. Their ranks are looking a little rough. I'm assuming it's because they've been in the shed as far as scrimming goes. We're just gonna chalk it up to that. Maybe they're doing so much scrimming they don't have time for ranked. We're just gonna say that's the case.
Yeah, that's certainly me. Am I right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's why we're not climbing.
Exactly. That's why I've stayed the same for 3 seasons now. Actually, I did dip back all the way to plat and then came back. Alright, I think we might be about ready here. So we should be getting into this. We're in Haven, map 1. It looks like map 1 is going to be Haven map 2 is going to be split, and then the tiebreaker is going to be Lotus.
Ooh, interesting. And I did hear that we might get it taken to a map 3, so it could be a very good night of Valorant here.
Yes. I'm hoping it's a 2-0 so I can go play ranked, though. For NIU, of course.
Absolutely. Yeah, quick 2-0 for NIU.
Yep.
Get some homework done, some studying, be a good student and all that.
Absolutely not me. I'm just kidding. I'm not supposed to say that on the stream. I'm a fantastic student.
Oh, absolutely. We are seeing omens come out from both sides.
Indeed. Seen the
Looking
signature Killjoy come out from Soupy.
Yeah, we're seeing a Jet on the other team for Vulcan here. It's kind of interesting. I know we talked a little bit last week about playing Jet after the nerfs that rolled out. Looks like Toledo is going to opt for a Jet here as we get our own raise, CJ.
Yeah, I think the big difference between these two comps is going to end up coming down to that Sky versus Breach type thing. Just because I think Breach is so strong on this map, it's kind of undeniable at times. I'm going to turn down our game volume.
Yes.
I'll turn it way down.
Yeah, we'll try to get the audio good for you guys here.
That should be good enough.
Yeah. It's just loud for us now, not them.
I can turn it down for us and then
Just
turn it up
back
on stream, yeah.
It's probably a good idea.
So we can hear ourselves think at least.
Yeah.
There we go.
We'll get some sound checks.
All right,
going
so this already looks like a flash satchel play down C long. NIU likes to do this.
starting out
bit.
hot too.
This Omen's gonna flash from garage behind like on the Jet.
We actually got the breach flash and the omen flash. Oh, but that trip might be problem. That trip was indeed a problem for CJ. And with that pick, it looks like they're going to rotate over to C. Unfortunately, we do have KJ set up on A, so we'll see how they handle it. A player down. Unfortunate timing on that flash from Agua. We are seeing a 3v5 right now. Bomb is going to go down.
Spike planted.
And we'll see how NIU does in this recontest.
This retake's gonna be pretty reliant on Soupy getting garage control here. Otherwise, they're all just kind of fuddling out CT, which is rough.
Looks like he should know that Sova's there. He does get tagged though. Sova's going to push up, and we'll see this trade right here. Unfortunately, Soupy goes down. Ippo gets one until he is unfortunately flashed out and taken out. A tough round one for NIU, but we always come back.
Yeah, unfortunate, but NIU went for an aggressive play down C long there with the breach flash and the omen flash like I predicted, but Toledo, I don't know, did we play this map? Or did Toledo just know from last year? Because we did that play sometimes last year. Toledo might have done their homework also and been ready for it.
To be expected.
So
yeah. I mean, yeah, especially having that Cypher able to put that trip up, I mean, just beautifully did cancel out our aggress there with Raze.
Agreed.
Cage triggered.
This is standard slow C behavior.
We're seeing Soupy on A, but not with a lot of util out. We might see an engagement here from CJ, and he does get a nice pick off with a little bit of space being made from that cluster bomb. A little bit of paint shells thrown, and we might see Toledo opt to rotate here, leaving Sova for a little bit of action.
Hippo might.
I think he did see him. He's backing up
He
like he
definitely
saw.
knows, yeah.
We might see some action here in garage as we got one tagged.
This breach here is going to be really dangerous if Hippo calls for a flash. This could be life-ending for Mr. Tino here. Breach is going to go back to C, I guess.
That might have been the call, hearing those footsteps from their Cypher to rotate over. I think he perfectly did not catch that there was a rotate.
Hippo was
Nice
able
try.
to find a dink there, but NIU's actually not
30
rotating.
seconds
Oh, now
left.
they're rotating. Okay.
And as we say they're rotating, we do see a rotate back to C. Hopefully they hear the smokes, and it looks like CJ did hear the smoke go down to garage. We're going to see an engagement here. Let's see what else. 13 seconds, and they will get the spike down now.
Planted.
Let's see what comes out from this. A little bit of spray through the smoke. And with that perfectly timed breach stun,
Last player
we are going
standing.
to peek out and get a pick. Unfortunately, it might not be enough since, of course, NIU is on the eco here. SMGs versus pistols. Always a tough one to win.
Agreed.
And it looks like Agua's just going to give it. Take some
Yeah.
extra money from dying and all that. So.
Not much he can do about that one. Just
I can
pulling my
see the
Discord back up
nets.
to make
I
sure.
can feel them getting
Yeah.
ready.
All right, so
Oh, this is a nice
let's talk about what we're seeing repeatedly. We're seeing the Cypher trip a lot. Soupy's shifting over towards C this round, which they're
Where
doing
are
because
you?
they're putting Rays over towards A. They're going to do is probably just a normal info stun, and then
They found my wire.
not even a dart for Sova, just a
Cage
nade.
triggered.
Aggressive B here.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but CJ should have gotten an alert that he broke the trap, knowing that somebody was over on that A side, correct?
They actually like took out most of the voice lines
Oh,
for
okay.
that.
Spike planted.
Okay, nice little spray here from Agua. Unfortunately, they stun through. Agua gets two.
Yeah, Agua finds a double trade. Did they know about this A lurk though?
Don't think they do. A beautiful flash coming out here from Agua.
Remaining.
And it is a
Oh, now they
4v1
do.
and Agua with the 4.
I'm sorry, Agua. I missed the whole thing.
We could see some of
Uh-oh.
it, just not from Agua's POV, but that was
Yeah.
a great showing from Agua out there.
Yeah, absolutely, just completely saving Thune's life like 3 times over.
Yeah, Thune hiding in that corner, the perfect breach ult from Agua. I feel like that's going to be a common trend throughout this game, seeing those breach flashes, or not breach
The
ult, breach
stuns,
flashes and the stuns just coming out perfectly from Agua. I mean, that was great.
So this thing they're doing here on A is like half of what makes Breach overpowered on this map, because this stun is like they're either forced to wait for it or like try to get lucky with some pathing, and then Rays can just nade this and it's free chip damage, or they can just get aggressive. Last round they didn't want to get aggressive because they're playing into SMGs and really don't want to give up their advantage by
Mhm.
dying.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
Um,
we might see an engagement here between CJ and this enemy Sky. Although Sky is backing up, it's looking like they're focusing a little more on C here. Kind of just lurking around mid, getting information. They don't want to take things too fast, considering they tried to take it a little fast at B last time and just met head-to-head with Agua. Looks like we might see a final choice come out here towards the A site. Cypher trips to back it up, and we do get a trade off of that. We do get a trade off of that, favoring the defending side here. We hear the-
obviously you'd rather get the trade than not get the trade there, but that does still kind of
Mhm.
lose NIU a little bit more value than it loses for Toledo here. So
Mhm. Gives us some information to work with. Breach stun out. We'll see some aggression being had here. Great kill on the Omen here.
Spike down A.
A great double play from
One
Thune
enemy
here.
remaining.
Soupy with a nice one, and we'll see Thune here hopefully pick it up.
Left.
Unfortunately gets taken down. Let's see here what can happen. And Agua picks it up. Beautiful 2K from Thune.
yes,
And a
sir.
great cleanup from Agua.
Yeah, fantastic util from Agua too on their way in, and from Ippo, I believe he flashed the jet, possibly. Someone flashed the jet. She was nearsighted, I
Mhm.
think. So I think,
think
it was
so.
on. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to that.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this stun.
Just
Now,
so
are these common defense setups that NIU has done, or is this kind of new
they're-
this year maybe?
well, the Sova Rays breach stuff over towards A is extremely common.
Okay.
And the KJ towards C with their turret and garage is extremely common. Omen towards C is extremely common.
Okay. Gotcha.
So like most of it is common,
Mhm.
but they're doing a little bit of shifting some stuff around that,
Okay.
making it a little interesting, but nothing too crazy.
It's going to be a fast take here. Soupy in the corner gets one, gets traded. Ippo gets one with a nice shock dart. Thune is able to pick up another. Thune 2.
Spike
And
down.
this
C.
push just gets completely shut down.
Yeah, and that's why Killjoy and Omen play C.
Yeah, that was incredible. A great 3K by Thune. And some great support by Ippo. And the attackers calling a timeout, maybe getting a little rattled by those last 2 rounds from NIU here.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, maybe they just need the mental reset, but I really don't think NIU is really super hard starting to shift the momentum yet. I think they just had a couple bad reads and some bad entries into sight there. And then NIU just had a few good holds. So I don't think there's anything too crazy yet. There's just some, maybe that's why I'm saying maybe they just need the mental reset.
Yeah. Yep. I think one thing if I was Toledo I'd maybe be looking at is take it a bit slower. I feel like these last 2 rounds that we've seen Toledo make these mistakes, they were rushing into B and trying to send 2 into A link, and then they get mowed down by Agua. This, they try to take it fast with that recon dart out of the smoke, and there's just too many NIU people there to deal with them. I feel like maybe we're going to see a shift in tempo here. Maybe Toledo's going to go a little bit slower, or they might keep it up, keep the aggression on it. Maybe they need to do more.
I think I'd also like to see them slow down because, like, a lot of these rounds, even the ones they're playing slow, they're kind of just stacked up. And especially on a map like Haven, you really just kind of want to insert someone either into garage or into A short and then just kind of sit and let the defense start to panic a little bit as to where you're going and listen for rotations and stuff. Because there have been rounds where NIU's left holes open and then Toledo has no idea because they're taking it too quickly. So
yeah, we do see this breach probably going to get picked off here. Agua, just barely gets his feet. And we did see a lurk up through garage onto CJ.
that was a little rocky.
It was a little bit. We'll see. Ipo should know that there's somebody here now. Unfortunately, it's not enough.
Soupy finds the trade, though.
Great kill by Soupy here. Although we think this Cypher is going to hear Soupy walking up. Might spell trouble.
Yeah, he's going to try to catch a timing.
They're looking to not clear it. And now he's going to aggress.
He's got the perfect timing.
He absolutely does. And they're not going to turn their backs. And that's going to be a nice round. Good shooting by Tino over here. Unfortunate for our boys.
Yeah. They didn't really have a whole lot of time to work with there, so that round's really tough on them. Especially with the fast Cypher lurk up through garage there. I'm not quite sure what happened there.
Yeah.
See, Omen towards C again. Killjoy towards C. This seems to be like their default-ish type of setup. No stun towards A this round, though. No dart either, so no info towards A. They're hearing a lot of stuff mid.
Yeah, that might be the call here as we have Ipo still jump scouting on C, but I think those Seekers are going to spell a nice B push over here. And the spike does go down. We're going to see a little bit of garage action here.
I think Soupy should hold garage here. NIU's making the right play by taking it slow and trying to play hopefully for this raise out here. Yep, there it is.
Let's see if we can get anything from CJ here. See what he's looking at. He does get one in the common corner angle. We're going to see maybe about half from Soupy here. Or he's just going to stick it and does go down. They might try to stick this last half. The diffuser goes down. It is a 2v1 for NIU here. There's a lot of action going on. We do hear the shadow step, unfortunately, but we do get the defuse off. Agua with the nerve to just stick it.
Yeah, that was a little scrappy there for a minute.
It was a little bit. It was a lot of things moving fast, but we had the entry pick from Agua to come in. We saw a little bit of aggression, kind of threw some smokes in mid. We couldn't really see too much, but we know there was gunfire being traded back and forth. We saw a lurk up through. It was either mid or garage to catch the mid players. However, did not catch the Omen in the 2v1. It was left down to Agua, who picked it up.
That's kind of why I was saying I wanted to see Soupy hold garage more, because I think an earlier lurk out mid, like maybe even just like 5 seconds or so, would have kept more of his teammates alive. Maybe it wouldn't have gotten as much direct impact, but more of his team alive, even for just like one pick, would have been more worth it, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Because then we ended up lurking through garage and mid anyways, so we might as well have left Soupy there to maybe make a little more action. However, at the start of this round, we did see, we're actually seeing some movement now. We saw Soupy and Agua work together, so we do have a KJ ult online
Spike planted.
for this retake, but we did see an Omen ult come out, and we're going to see this Killjoy ult.
They're gonna
Be
fight CT
placed
here to try
down.
and stop this Killjoy out from ever getting put
Yeah,
down.
I
But
think they know, and it
there's
does go
5
down.
NIU players. There's no way they're fighting this.
It does go down. So if Toledo does rush out, they're
And Soupy is that guy to have lineups, by the way. So
absolutely. Oh, but Tino gets 2. One player detained still. However, they don't know where. A nice breach into the corner clears it out. Epo helping out Agua, confirm those kills. Agua does go down, but the spike should be at half. A very scrappy fight here. And he does get it. While it is halved, it is not
not halved.
Oh, he didn't get it? Oh,
no, it's not halved,
oh,
unfortunately.
he must have gotten killed right before he halved it. But
Soupy threw his nade a little bit early there, so the enemies could kind of just walk back into the ult and then go back to where the nade was and only take minimal damage.
oh, that's tough.
So
A little bit of bad timing on ability usage, but
it's all good.
it was a pretty strong round. Some good shooting, a little bit of scrappy shooting, and unfortunately did not fall towards NIU's favor.
Yeah.
But all tied up, 4-4. We did see a nice comeback after a 2-round rocky start. And we'll see what this round brings us.
Get out of my way.
We're
See
seeing-
another hard garage play from Sova, maybe?
I think we did spot the jet down long. So I think that's going to be the call for our team from A to rotate over. Unfortunately, Epo's a little hit here. Maybe one knife, and that might be it. Didn't know about Soupy behind. Soupy's good for 1, and a dink on the other. We did see their Sova get 2 on us, but Soupy clears 1 up with the nade. Now we see NIU
Spike planted.
opting to not take garage here and try to take it down long. They do know that Sova is practically 1 HP for Toledo, and Cypher is full, so we'll see how they take it. One good nade from CJ here, and we could see a 3v1. And an unfortunate timing. CJ does get, and now we're in a 1v1 here. Agua's going to flash out and try to take it, and he gets it. Beautiful peek by Agua, showing no fear. That
Yes, sir.
was a great play.
Yes, sir. That's my boy Agua.
That was a great play.
NIU opted to go long there, I think, just to get the gun down at the bottom of long, because it'd be harder for them to access the guns on site without actually fighting.
that's
and
true.
then
That's
since
true.
they're up numbers, they just play the 3v2 with the guns.
Yep,
So I think that was the smarter play.
absolutely. Who knows what pushing in a garage would have meant. It could have split them up way too much, just allowed an easy kill for the attacking team who was defending that bomb site. Could have evened the playing field out in a 2-on-2. Luckily, they took it 3-on-2.
Yeah, Toledo almost won that round by a miracle, like shallow peek by
Yeah, that
By-
was a
by
very
Diddy
bold
Jr..
peek. Very bold.
looks like
They-
they're gonna go B here
Yeah, they
because
do
they're on an
hear
Ega.
some movement. CJ does get a pick. We're watching Agua here as he knows that people are pushing up, but it actually looks like they're rotating over to A. Let's see what's going on with CJ over on A. They do take out CJ. Let's see if... Oh my goodness.
Spike down A.
Great shooting.
Fantastic shots there. Ippo was just gonna go
gonna
fast
see
with his blind here.
Yep, we're going to see a blind come out. Unfortunately, he throws a sonar into hell. I'm not sure what that play was. That was certainly an interesting play. Maybe he was expecting to throw the sonar and to peek the other angle, except he peeked the angle with the sonar. I would have imagined him going the other way for the sonar to cover his back as he peeked towards that the sewer side.
All good. I'm sure that's probably not where he meant to throw the dart, because I mean,
Yeah.
he's a good enough player to know it does absolutely nothing in hell. So,
Yeah. I mean, you know, got to expect he's going to be pretty flustered in that 3v1 trying
Yeah.
to get the spike down.
So with the economy and the alts we're seeing online, it's kind of hard to tell exactly where Toledo wants to go this round, but obviously they want to go A.
It's
See
good
if
to
they
note
use the
that,
sky ult here.
and it's good to note that we have an Omen ult online for NIU. That if we need to do a quick rotate, we are going to see a nice Sova ult out from Thune. We see CJ get one with the nade, actually, and one onto this Jet who pushes up. And now we're in a 5v2 here with a lot of util left. I'm sure we're going to see a save of this Raze ult. No need to waste it.
Yeah, and this is a heartbreaker round for Toledo. If they lose this round, they're losing their attack half 8-4.
Wow.
So on one of the most attack-sided maps in the game.
Wow.
Because they're going to be on an eco next round, most likely, if they lose this round.
An interesting thought to have, I believe it was Toledo's Sova ult come out. Interesting thought to engage with that. And a nice pick from Thune. Does get traded by Diddy Jr., but he's left on 1 health. Even a blast pack
30 seconds left.
from CJ would bring it home. And a nice flash. And actually does get picked off. Diddy Jr., never underestimate him. Although a 3v1 will be hard to get out of. A blind from the backside. And knows he doesn't have time to plant. And a little spray by Agua to finish the round.
Yeah, I got a little bit complacent there just as time was ticking down.
Last round
Yeah.
in the half.
Maybe should have gone a little faster, been able to clear his corners a little more, but of course not much you can do in that 3v1 with NIU having so much utility online.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, it'd probably just be better to save there because the way, I mean, obviously he didn't see it, but we saw it. The way Agua and Supi were set up, he was not winning that round, like, even
Yes.
if he cleared that corner.
Yep, absolutely.
Unless Supi messes up the timing on the swing.
Yeah, which is very unlikely. And we do see a little bit of aggression. Ipo does get revealed. He's going to smoke it off and TP back. But his teammates should be letting him know that there is action up into B. There was, I believe, a Skydog out. Yes, up into B, and they are taking it through length.
Spike down
Thune
A.
getting one. People advancing onto CJ. Not going to clear, and the discipline here to not clear CJ and gets 3.
Okay.
The discipline to hold the trigger and wait.
He almost whiffed,
He
too.
almost did, but was able to pick it up. We might see 4 here from CJ
That deserves
to
an air
finish
horn.
finish out the half, and he didn't even have to ult. He had his ult going
Yeah.
into that. He was saving it for next round.
That's true.
He was saving it for his first round on attackers. So I'll be interested to see here. I know we talked about some common setups on defense. It's pretty standard on Haven to have, you know, Omen kind of towards C and mid. I wonder what kind of attack setups we'll see here, and if they're standard, if they're, you know, maybe borrowed from some pro teams, or maybe something that NIU's been cooking up in scrims. I know they're constantly working on new things.
I've been playing Premier with Agua a little bit, and like with him IGLing Premier.
Yeah.
And I know he's gonna do this Sova dart that lands like on this wall, where like on long.
Okay.
And then he might stun short for CJ to satchel down.
Okay.
It looks like they're just gonna go for the dart.
And he did get 2 with it. Looks like CJ's playing anti-flash here. And gets a little bit of damage, not a ton, and does take a little himself. We're going to see a little bit of pressure taken off of A here. As we look over at Soupy, maybe going to have an engagement in Garage.
A little bit of fighting down in A short, but I think Supi's lurk right now is gonna be the deciding factor here, unless Ippo can find a pick in short, which I don't think is likely if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it's a little bit just out of the range that they're going to try to fight here. But it looks like we're aggressing here as the stun comes online. We're going to get a dart and a
Fake
stun.
B. Fake, yeah, that way, this is great.
Big fake. Called everybody over to B.
Ippo has so much space still. They
And
perfectly
he's
left Ippo
hearing
and
it
CJ.
all. He is hearing
Yeah,
everything.
so this is
going
what
on
I was
right
talking
now.
about. This is how you have to play Haven. You have to get someone into short or garage, like sort of where Supi's at, and you just listen for rotates.
Absolutely
That's it.
perfect. They're going to do a quick clear at the site with some paint shells out, 1 smoke down, and Toledo now going to very much know that they made the wrong choice here about which site to kind of put their resources into. They're waiting for a dart to come out. They're kind of planning where it's going to be. We see 2 going heaven and the rest down in main. We see some util out from both sides. Nice pick from CJ.
One enemy
2 actually from CJ and Soupy's lurk. You called it so early that Soupy's lurk was going to be pivotal to this round, and boy, did we see a fabulous lurk.
Yep. And NIU just, they defaulted that perfectly, honestly. Like, you don't always have to play a full spread on default. The goal is just to get info. And NIU did that perfectly, I think. They did everything I said they needed to do, and they
Yeah.
won the round. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
fantastic round from NIU. Now, Toledo's going to look to make a really aggressive mid play here because they're on a bad buy. So, they're just going to stack and kind of death ball. So, we'll see if NIU's ready.
We're going to see a turret go up, instantly get clear. Soupy did see their Cypher push out of garage, so they do know they're getting aggressive. Let's hope nothing happens in main. We're getting some spawn action here. Thune picking up 3.
One enemy remaining.
Unable to get the bomb, though.
Soupy getting 1. And Thune coming out with the 4K here.
Yeah, it didn't even matter that they didn't have Spike. He just kills everything.
Absolutely. Some nice shooting by the enemy Jet. Did take out 2 of our guys. But Thune there just to clean it up with the Guardian. Well played.
Yeah, now it's almost the inverse because NIU's got the worst weapons now, but they do have a Bulldog and a Guardian, so maybe they might not just run it down mid, but I bet you they will.
Yeah.
Maybe
I've seen
they
some
might
work
lean
go
towards
down with
A.
some sheriffs for sure. People can bring the heat, especially someone like Agua definitely knows how to use it. So I wouldn't count him out. Absolutely not.
You can almost still play this map normally on an eco, even though you're at a disadvantage. Like I said, the areas they're trying to get control of are garage and short. So those both being like close range areas, it's not the worst thing to take on an eco.
Yeah, and like I mentioned, we are seeing Agua with just a sheriff trying to hold in a long, see if they're going to get aggressive. And Toledo perfectly knows that NIU has to play slow here, putting out some smokes ahead of time. Just deny them any information that they could possibly have.
Yeah, NIU's trying to just wait, see where Toledo's playing and hope they make a mistake. But Toledo's not really giving up too much information or too much ground. So
We're going to see some util going out here. The Jet did smoke off our dart. CJ aggressive, does turn his back on Link. Epo to clear it. And it looks like NIU might just fall here
Last
on
player
this eco
standing.
round. See if Agua can get one. Using a flash, but he's probably just going to wait for backup or try to take the fight.
yeah, there's no backup to be had here. He's just got to go big or go home, pretty much.
I'll back up for
10 seconds
Toledo's
left.
side to make
Oh,
sure they
yeah.
can confirm the kill. And there was all 4 of them waiting. Little did he know.
Yeah, I would have done the same thing.
Little did he know for a team
I got
ace.
your back.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
We did see CJ in the chat said, if I can't see you, you can't see me, talking about when he was not turning around while being shot at
Yeah,
from
true.
A-Link. A pretty funny moment coming out. But let's see, we're up 10-5 here, looking to maybe make a play towards C, but with that spike being down, they might just be looking for some info here and make a rotate off of that. It's pretty common. Gonna maybe put some util out, see what happens. Dart does get broken.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think this round, since Toledo's giving up a lot of mid space, Ippo might have to be the one that goes big here. Or maybe Soupy's short lurk will pan out again.
I feel like they're gonna need a call with this Omen blind onto C for that engagement.
Yeah, they're
See if they can move Ippo up.
Toledo's just waiting for them to entry
Do
with
it.
this Omen blind, so
Yeah.
so that's not gonna work.
Yeah, they're gonna have to hit a blind of their own and kind of just get lucky in these trades.
Yeah.
I think NIU knows this. They're kind of
Yeah,
playing a
they're
little slow here.
yeah, they are just kind of zoning away from C here.
They do know that CJ on Raze is stuck in there. They sky dogged him out. So it's important to note that he's a little stuck there. That might be why he's not rotating. But we are going to see some long action towards C here. Let's see what's going on. We see a smoke from Epo across the map, and there might be an engagement here from CJ.
This looks like a big fake here from NIU. And it looks like it's working because Toledo's stacked 4 towards A.
Yeah, it looks like we are going to see just one. The Cypher in Heaven does take out Soupy once his cam gets broken. We're seeing a little bit of rotate, and Epo luckily gets the kill. That should secure us a plant.
10 seconds left.
With Jet rotating fast and some backup to be had. An unfortunate pick on a Thune here. CJ better watch his back or Sky is going to run up on him. Nice kill by Agua. CJ, like I just mentioned, is going to watch his back. Unfortunately doesn't get the kill, but does get the information. Now we're in this 3v2. 2v2 now. Great shots from Epo. Does get scanned. Agua's going to get aggressive here.
1 enemy remaining.
Agua goes big here, I believe.
And he should know.
He never loses these.
Absolutely not.
Yep, there it is.
He's going to hit him with the knife at this rate.
He already won.
He already did. But he's just playing with his food at this point, trying to get the kill.
I never had a doubt in my mind.
Not at all. Look at him go. I thought he was going to hit him with his knife. I thought he was going to swing that corner and just lay it on him.
Oh man, I wish, but
That might have been too close for comfort.
it definitely was. He definitely would have lost if he tried that, but it still would have been entertaining.
That's
so.
what I would have done in my ranked
Yeah.
games. I absolutely would have done that. Couldn't have resisted.
You know what I just noticed is Tino's not actually a Cypher player.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can kind of tell when you watch sometimes, like as a Sentinel player, you just know.
Okay.
And the trip he used on B is there's a little bit better one that he could have placed, but
Okay.
it's like kind of niche, so nobody like it's not super niche, but it's
Non-Cypher player, like non-really good Cypher
yeah,
players. Okay.
it's not like intuitive. Like you wouldn't just think, oh I can put a trip there,
Okay.
but you can. So
Okay. We might see a little bit of late action out here from Soupy. We also have a little bit of action going down through the smoke. We're seeing a Sova ult towards C. Soupy is going to know once here. Unfortunately, doesn't know what level.
Last player standing.
Big ult here.
Spike down. C.
We did see some movement. We'll see what Thune can do. Gets 1, gets 2. Never count him out. With this recon going back online, will he expect a third jet? And I don't believe he will. That'll call it for this round.
yeah, unfortunate.
Great shooting from Thune, but was not enough, unfortunately.
Yeah, Soupy's position was just a little bit too weak there to hold the Cypher off. I think that's a main angle, so the Cypher is peeking already, like looking at him. So it's kind of rough for Soupy to play that.
Yeah, especially not knowing what are those 3 levels that Soupy or what the Cypher could be on. Also, an interesting setup here from Tino on the defense side.
Yeah, that's a pretty. I wouldn't say it's uncommon, but I mean, I guess it is
Yeah,
uncommon.
let's take a look at our NIU boys trying to push up mid
Spike
here.
down, mid.
Soupy's got a little bit of a lurk, but we're going to see Epo here walking up, as well as Soupy getting tagged. We'll see if he can get right click. Oh, he cannot. We're now seeing an unfortunate 3v5 with a nice spray through the smoke from their jet. A dog out, didn't see him, and gets a nice kill out here from
Player
Thune.
standing.
But man, Vulcan really showing dominance in these past few rounds. Of
Yeah.
that Toledo is not going down without a fight here. Definitely giving them a little bit of a struggle here. I mean, we did say, you know, how this map is sided, attack versus defense. So it's to be expected. We're going to see a timeout here. From
I gotta
Aqua.
say though, Toledo's defense so far looks a lot stronger than their offense. They're doing a fantastic job, even though NIU's playing their defaults, like at least a couple times they've played the defaults pretty optimally. Toledo's done a great job of staying super patient on their rotates and covering everything while also not giving NIU any information to work with whatsoever.
Yeah.
Which is like, if you're able to stay patient as a defender, it kind of like voids the entire like premise of the default where you're trying to make them anxious and get them to rotate. You're just sitting there. You're saying, nope, I'm calling your bluff. We can hold the site no matter which one you hit.
Yep.
And that starts to put the pressure back on the attackers quite a bit. So
Yeah.
it as time ticks down, you know, because time is a resource too,
Mhm.
just like abilities are, but it's a resource for the attackers. So as that time ticks down, it starts to really put the pressure on the attackers.
Yeah. Absolutely. And we see this in common ways by perhaps, we've seen a couple times now, Omen smoking up deep long A, as to just say, you know what, we're not even peeking this. We're not even going to let you get up and set up into this like pocket on A long. We're just going to completely smoke you off. And we could be holding 3 behind there, or we could have nobody there. They're really just letting NIU just say, you know what, think about it. Think about what you want to do here and make the best play. And we're seeing some good plays from NIU, so hopefully they can see. We're going to see a fast push here. Maybe that was what the timeout was called for. Nice kill from CJ. Another one from Agua. A very fast play out here. We do have a Raze ult online. I wonder if they're going to save it or let it rip, secure a round, or take it into the final, potentially final point. Kind of a lucky spray here onto CJ, but now they do have the information that there is an op in the hands of someone. We do see this Raze ult go out. It is not enough, unfortunately, to finish off the last one, but Epo does get one. Actually, it is enough to let them save the op. They don't want that falling into NIU's hands.
Yep.
And NIU will know that they have the op on this jet now.
Yeah.
Beautifully played. Great 2 kills by Epo to secure the round, really. Could have been close with a 3v4, but some great teamwork.
Match point.
Okay, we know the drill.
We'll see what NIU does to address this op now that they know Toledo has it. I would assume they're just going to do the NIU special of grabbing like both alt orbs and then using Killjoy ult to hit site. But maybe they won't do that because it's Haven and the alt orbs, like the A1 is like basically on the site. So
Deep. Interestingly enough, we see Jet holding short with the op as NIU's going to take it. Interesting call to not have the Jet be long. I mean, they're rotating now, but to open it up there.
well, the short peek's pretty good because you can dash out and get all the way out like very quickly.
Wow.
And also, you can kind of just like throw a flash up long, like from Sky or
Yeah.
something to help the Jet out from short. So
Did we see... Do we have an op on NIU's side?
no, we do not.
No. Something hit that Jet.
Yeah, it was CJ. Dinked him through the wall.
Okay, I thought it was through the wall. So CJ did get that dink through the wall. Forced Sky to use some of her heal pool. And now Jet without armor. So looking good for NIU, although we could see knives popped here from Jet.
NIU's playing their fantastic slow default again here. Got Ippo inserted up short for info.
So stark difference between last round and this round. Just the big aggression coming out into this very weak, not weak, but very slow play. Although we're going to see here
Seconds left.
a good Cypher play because there are 2 tripwires from this A long. So it could spell trouble for NIU here. A flash out does mean an engagement. A double updraft over. Thune gets taken out. A nice kill, and we do have to force the spike down. But this could be a very promising match point. Wonder if Epo's gonna opt to use his ult here. Maybe go Heaven for a little bit of extra support.
7 bullets is all he needs here.
Just 7.
Oh, Omen's looking right at him.
I know, it's insane. And they're gonna push out. Agua gets 2
Agua finds both.
to finish it off. Beautifully held, playing 2 different angles. And a great first game from NIU here.
Absolutely.
Albeit a tiny slow start right in the beginning. First round looking a little rocky, but they definitely found their footholds and just came back tremendously. Got a little rocky kind of after the half. It looked like Toledo maybe found a foothold of their own to try to grab something with on their defense side. You know, play Haven, really strong defense, but just wasn't enough. Agua in chat saying potty break.
Yep.
So
We are also going to take a short break, so we will be back in a couple minutes to start map 2, which I believe should be split.
absolutely. So you guys as well. Take a drink, get up, stretch,
We'll be
and
right
be
back.
right back.
All right, we're getting back into the swing of it here. Starting off on split this time.
Now I want to ask you a question, Legro. How do you personally feel about Split?
I
as a
hate this map.
I do too.
I hate this map.
I do too. Not a fan. Not a fan for me personally.
I've been on and off with this map since the game came out. Like,
That's
oh,
fair.
here we go.
That's fair. Yeah. It's like.
If there's any map where they're playing Yoru, it's this one.
Yep. Absolutely. It's
Double. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, I see what NIU's doing already.
ooh double.
I know what they're doing.
controllers.
So what they're gonna do is they're gonna do like a Viper wall, like to up a ramp, and they're gonna lurk up a ramp like every round. That's what they're gonna. So like the bind thing they did with Viper,
Yes.
they're gonna do that
Yes.
like up a ramp.
Okay. Are they gonna do? I know in my games, you can hit a Viper wall from, mid, all the way towards A site. Do you know if they do that one, like A heaven?
I don't
or
think they
B
do.
heaven
I think they'll just do it from main
Okay.
because they'll probably do a wall that also cuts off line of sight from screens and on site into a main.
Okay.
So it's like a double wall. Like it'll cut off main and it'll cut off ramp, so they can like.
Gotcha.
It forces Toledo to either play passive and take the fight split or push through the wall using resources to get through it. So it's an interesting wall. Because if Toledo doesn't fight back early, NIU can kind of just lurk up and take the space for free.
Yeah.
And then they still have Astra smokes to rotate wherever they want. So it looks like you got a side swap here. So let me hit him with a fancy dandy.
Yeah, we got it on lock now, guys.
Yeah. I figured this all out.
We got hooked up by the
Here we
by
go.
Allegro himself to hook it all up.
Yep. So, yeah, he's getting lined up for exactly the wall I thought he was going to do. Man, maybe I should have just stayed on this game, though.
He's definitely got the knowledge.
Oh.
He's got lineups too for
Okay.
his orb.
So it's to lurk into heaven from ramp, not even just to cut ramp off. Okay. I didn't think about that. This is actually better, to be honest. Because now they get to contest vents, too.
Interesting. And a nice pickup, and the pickup signals for a fast push here. Double dogs. Let's see if ours gets any value. Get some information and a little bit.
Wow, they
in
dry ran
advance.
this.
Wow. And we might end up seeing a rotate. We do see a trade come out from Agua, but we're looking at Soupy here, seeing what he's going to do with this Cypher. A little bit of a jump spot.
He's
Does
feeling
give
a
him
lot
the
of pressure right
information.
now.
And Soupy does fall, but Agua's able to pick it up. Let's see what we got going on here. Our smoke of our own into CT from A, or from B, sorry.
Last player standing.
A little bit of an aggression there from Agua. Does get him picked off. We'll see what Yoru can do. And Ipo does fall.
That's so unfortunate to see.
It is a strong play from NIU, though. I really liked seeing them have that strong rotation through. I mean, they took trades along the way, which really didn't help them out, but they definitely had a plan in mind and really, really went with it. They had Soupy positioned for when they made it and just executed it. Just didn't work out.
Yeah, that plan was well rehearsed, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Have you ran that one before?
Apparently they have. I haven't. This map wasn't in play last year, so.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
So I never got to play this map in
Gotcha.
collegiate Valorant, as far as I remember. It was in the year before that when I was on, but I was a sub, so I probably didn't play this map.
Shadows traveling.
But here's what I was talking about with they have to spend resources now to defend against the Viper wall.
Yeah, definitely puts a little more of a push onto this defense to use their own. Like we're seeing that dog come out from Sky when there's really nobody there. I wonder how they're going to deal with this Yoru. He doesn't have a fake out ready. Or
I don't know if he clears this.
He won't. Oh,
No,
wow.
but he gets the kill anyway.
That was scrappy, but a big nade coming out. He might get picked off. However, we do see CJ make it back to safety with a nade of his own.
Stun
Knows
nade
ones
doesn't
and
connect,
then-
unfortunately.
Yeah. We're looking at 4-on-4 here. NIU maybe looking to go B. They're starting to lurk up into B heaven. This Cypher trip might cause some problems. They do take it out, and they're going to start the push.
Oh,
Right through the wall from CJ here. Excellent play.
that's gross.
Tino gets 1 and 2. They're leaving Soupy
enemy
behind.
remaining.
Wow, Tino taking out Agua. Soupy gets 1 and a gun here. A little stinger for his hard work. But unfortunately, that time did tick down
10
a
seconds
little
left.
too low. And doesn't clear it. Tino with a nice 4K to win the round.
Yeah, that was kind of a rough round from Toledo. They gave up a few too many picks. So now they're going into this round. Their economy was already going to be rough, but now it's really rough. Like they did like they barely bought anything last round. So some people like Diddy Jr. has 4K, but obviously he can't really buy this round. But
Yeah,
he'll be buying an op next round, I'm sure. So
Yeah, trying to bonus it into next.
Bo finds 4. Oh, 3. Never mind. That's an air horn moment.
Wow, incredible.
And now they just get B for free. This is sensational.
Wow.
Well, he did his job, so he got his.
Absolutely, he got his. And this should put NIU on the board. They have some mollies set up from KJ over here. A nice turret watching the flank. They're going to know that both are coming out from main. A late dog towards B spawn, BCT. They could reasonably assume that both are heaven now.
Player standing.
Omen going to fall. And Diddy with not without a pick, but is going to fall as well. 3 still alive for NIU. Wonderful round. Puts them on the board.
Yeah. I got to say, though, that's not a bad round from Toledo either. Again, for the same reason they found
Yeah.
2 picks.
Yep. Yep. They still were able to get some value out of what was a very strong round from NIU.
Unfortunately, they do have Sky Alt here, so I think NIU... I mean, Toledo has the read, but NIU could just take this at super aggressive with Sky Alt and try to make something work.
They have the read a little bit towards mid, yeah.
Yeah, but they can
Let's
just
see
rotate.
let's see what
quick.
happens here. Soupy's watching nothing. Let's see this mid engagement here. What's going on?
Yeah.
Let's
I'm
see.
missing buttons.
CJ's kind of. We know the op is in play. We know it's from Yoru now. Getting quite a bit of util out mid though. Maybe not such a bad trade for NIU
I must wait a
to get some info. We know 1 sewer. Although Toledo does still have 3 stacked towards this B side.
NIU's trying to find some space mid. I wish I had seen... I actually like that they're rotating back A. I was just about to say I wish I had been seeing Ippo... Okay, never mind. Be more assertive with his wall. Because he's, like, kind of... like, taking the space, but then, like, not actually taking the space. He's just kind of threatening that he could be there, which is fine. But eventually they're going to get used to it. And
Yeah, let's see what we got going on B main here. We're going to see some aggression here from NIU on B main. Getting sprayed a little bit. We're going to see an engagement through the smoke here. Fortunately, 3 go down. Soupy gets 1. Thune gets 2. And with 8 health, this will be a tough play for Thune here. A fake out drops, and he does shoot it. Diddy to pick up the round. Some tough sprays coming out into those smokes on B side.
yeah, just super unfortunate. Like I said, though, I wish NIU was a little bit more assertive with this wall, because Ippo hasn't actually like pushed up ramp yet, which I don't know if they're just kind of holding out on it to hopefully get more value out of it in a later round. But if he had just gone up and realized that there was a Cypher trip out there and broke it, it would have put a lot of pressure on Toledo. So
See, this is something I know all too well. Pushing up mid with the op, this is one of my favorite things to do. He's not quite sure what to do. He's making some plays, walking around. It looks like Yoru's kind of putting a TP towards B if he needs to rotate, but will be holding down A with Cypher here. And NIU's kind of waiting for the engagement here. They shot the wire, but Tino with a rough spray onto Epo. Flank here, they do know that the op is close and deadly here. But the bomb is going to go down. 4v4. Let's see how Toledo will handle this retake.
You are divided.
Shot the clone again,
That was questionable.
but we will see Soupy might just wait it out. He does have his turret online. Interesting decision to hold it.
Oh, Soupy walks through this 100%. Oh, but he doesn't clear
Oh,
close
he
left.
doesn't see the tip of the gun though. But he does now. What kind of play was that?
One enemy remaining. Thrifty.
That was a great showing.
Crab walk next time. Make it easier for ya.
Yes, sir. Soupy staying patient there in that smoke. Just waiting for a timing, but Diddy just kind of walks into the smoke with his op out, which, again, is also kind of questionable. So questionable play responded to with another questionable play. It just kind of works out for us, I guess.
Yeah.
I
Always
can't
works out
complain.
for NIU.
I cannot complain.
And now an op in the hand of NIU here. Always a fun time. A Bucky in play too.
Oh,
Little
I missed
trade
that.
over here. Little rough because now they're not going to have access to that Viper util. Might make it a little harder. What a dink from Diddy here. Gonna scout some information, grab the Vandal. Wow, this guy knows his stuff.
Or not. I guess he's not grabbing the Vandal.
No, he did. He got
Oh,
it.
he did? Oh, he grabbed a different one. I'm too
He grabbed his Cypher's Vandal. Wow, he gets taken out. Beautiful play from Agua there. I think they even had someone playing anti-flash for him.
Yeah.
Gonna get picked up by this alarm bot, letting Soupy know that this Omen is coming fast. Little rough, but Soupy, beautiful reaction to it. Little tough spray though, onto the sky. And a shorty out here.
Spike planted.
He's
Looking
going
to
for the
find
gun, too.
the gun. A wise play. I don't think he'd want to take it with a shorty. Although that's what I would do. That's
But
what my
surely
teammates
with all
do.
the space they have CT now, they know that they're main. Surely.
Absolutely. We got two sitting screens. I mean,
Ippo's ready for it. Or Thune. Thune's ready for it.
One enemy remaining.
nice one. I don't know if they saw the crossover, though. I don't think they did.
It doesn't even matter, though,
It
because it's
doesn't
planted.
matter,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
planted for heaven, so.
Yeah, it didn't matter at all, but just see another round from NIU. Kind of a scary start with that Viper util getting taken offline, but just some interesting plays coming out from Yoru there, trying to get in our back line. Didn't quite work out how I think they thought it would.
Yeah. This is the one part where I think it'll be interesting. I'm not exactly a fan of Killjoy on this map just because the ult is really rough on this map.
Uh-huh.
I think Cypher, with all the one-ways and trips he has on this map, I think he's just a better choice. But Soupy is the Killjoy specialist, so
I mean, he's got it going for the past few maps.
yeah, we'll see what he's got planned.
Gonna see a deep smoke, or deep flash to take the turret down. CJ gets one in mid. Beautiful kill there. Takes a little bit of damage. We're seeing Epo move up onto this Yoru. Hopefully he can do it. Fortunately doesn't. We're seeing a little bit of a patient game here from NIU, leaving the spike and sewers kind of split in all four parts of the map. Kind of got one in each lane, left, middle, and right. Cypher ult might help him out.
NIU still does have 2 alts online, so, and they're both very high impact alts.
I have a feeling we might get one, if not both, popped here. Great information. Hopefully they know that they're close left. They don't. Wow.
Yeah, that's super unfortunate.
That was tough. Tough to see.
I'm not sure what happened there in the choke point. I'm not sure if Soupy just kind of stopped
Yeah, I
and
think
started
they.
coming, or
I think they half peeked it was getting shot. I wonder if he couldn't move back to the left. So the first one fell.
Yeah, that's what
The
I'm
next one fell. They both
thinking
tried to
about.
peek and get the trades, but it just did not bode well for NIU.
I was just about to say too, Soupy shouldn't be the one peeking that because he has his ult.
Yeah, that's true. I'm surprised they almost didn't engage with like a raise ult. Which, funnily enough, Toledo is right here. Trying to do it into sewers. Gets nothing, and Epo playing so patiently.
Oh my goodness. I
Gets him
can't take it
out.
anymore.
Can't take it.
NIU looking to rotate towards A here possibly. But Agua looks like he wants to go reflash mid just to sort of get info and provide fake. Oh, what's up, Andres? Welcome to the chat. I'm not going to read your message, but welcome to the chat. Anyway, NIU here looking to Killjoy alt.
We're playing a slow round, but things are going to ramp up really fast here.
Ooh, all the mollies coming out to hold him into elbow. That's really vicious. Yeah.
Trying to say you don't get any value out of this Killjoy ult. Even getting a pick here from Diddy. He is very comfortable and aggressive on this Yoru. Soupy getting the trade though. On to Diddy Jr.
30 seconds
CJ gets tagged and a dog is out.
We really just need to pop Raze all here.
I don't think they will.
It's too late. It's too late.
He might now, but he won't know that Tino's this close. Unfortunate pick. He knows he's in elbow now. A nice spray. And then walk right into Agua.
Yeah.
A nice pinch there by Agua.
Yeah, Soupy needed to get that kill on this guy, so it's a great thing that he did.
Absolutely.
That was the key kill of the round, I think. It was make or break on that kill right there.
Yeah, great kill from Soupy there.
KJ better grow up. Bro has a full beard. What do you mean he has to grow up?
Soupy's already on top of it. He's taking him out.
Yeah. Map 2 Soupy goes hard.
Really does. Top in the leaderboard right now. We actually do see a Guardian and a Sheriff come out from Toledo here. Interesting. And a Bucky again. This Omen is a Bucky fanatic.
Yes, sir. Actually, I think that's a judge, but yeah, it is a judge.
Ooh, a nice trade.
He said, I'll do you one better.
Nice trade. Can he get two? Cannot. Hopefully they can retrieve that. But
Nope.
now they have some guns in the hands of Toledo with NIU on the other side of the map.
That was a fantastic crunch on the ramen from Toledo.
Let's see what they have going. We do have a little bit of Astra util. Unfortunately, we have a lot of Sky util.
Wow, this is a stronghold from Toledo, I gotta say.
It really is. They kind of have every angle covered, playing contacts.
Sky's now playing an even less committal angle to just really slam the door in NIU's face here, so.
We even saw an Omen smoke coming out now.
30 seconds left.
People lost connection. I wonder what'll happen to the round.
Last player standing.
Then two
Winnable,
for
winnable,
Epo.
winnable.
Very winnable.
Oh,
He went a little
unfortunate,
fast.
bro. Dude, I gotta add a sad sound to the soundboard, bro, for rounds like that.
Dang.
We got the honk and we got the air horn.
That was close. I feel like with like a second more of patience, we could have won that. What do you think? What do you think would have been the play there when it was that 1v1? What would you like to see?
You know, I thought he played okay. I mean, there wasn't really much he could do there to win that.
Yeah.
They really shouldn't have been in the 2v3 anyway,
Yeah.
considering they were on an anti-eco.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the only thing I could hope for is better RNG from his classic, I guess, or that
Gotcha.
Thune was a little bit too selfless there and tried to break the trip for him. I think Thune just needs to swing through it, and because he had the wider angle. I don't know if you noticed, but when they swung through this this choke point here, he swung out wider and then turned to shoot the trip for him.
Yeah.
He just needed to take that fight, I think.
Yep.
That's really the only thing.
I mean, the first thing I think of if I was in that 1v1 situation is like jump on his head. Like take the classic out and just jump on his head and just try to get him.
Yeah, I mean that's sort of what he tried to do, but kind of just didn't fully commit to it. And
Yeah, like back up, take one step back, do a little left strafe around the corner, little bunny hop, and just take him out with a classic shot. That's what I would have done. Of course, I'm so good at Valorant. That's why I'm playing right now.
yeah, that's why you're on the Valorant team.
Exactly. So we do see a dog come
I've
out.
got your trail.
This Omen is thinking that it actually did hit him. We're going to see a lot of damage go down. CJ gets taken out, but gets a little bit of damage for his ult here. Not the perfect Omen smoke. That second one we're seeing right now. Kind of some sprays through the smoke to take out each other. Thune getting one, but also NIU taking one as well. Now we're seeing a little bit of a disengage here. But it might be hard because they do have Cypher set up very well onto this A site, so I don't think a rotate would necessarily bode well for them. I think we're looking at a B commit with just a little bit of patience. Maybe through mid.
Yeah, I think taking A heaven here is going to be the move, but we'll see if NIU figures that out.
Here.
I think with that flash going off, there's a bit of information to
30
be gained.
seconds left.
To be gained. Nobody through. Dog spots some. Nice satchel out to displace. Unfortunately, two go down. We are in a 1v2. They should reasonably know that Cypher was still on A, but now, of course, he's rotating. It'll be tough. He's going to go for it,
10
but
seconds left.
I don't think it's going to be successful here. I think he's going to get shot as soon as he walks out. He won't even add plant time. It's an interesting decision by Agua there.
Yeah.
Was he going to save, you think, or was he...
No, I think he was committing.
Or
but
going to, going to just die so we can have the money and didn't want to save, just wanted to try to make something happen?
yeah, I think he was just trying to make a play.
Gotcha. Yeah, a little low on the clock. Not enough time to clear angles like he probably wanted to. But we are still seeing a really close game out here between NIU and Toledo.
Time to jump.
Again, that's another round where it's like once you devote that many resources to it, it's a round you shouldn't be losing.
We are going to see an engagement here with the shorty, I believe, onto
Here.
Epo. No backup, so he thinks,
calling
but
for
Agua's
Cypher.
playing it. And Epo doesn't even need the backup. Gets two. We did see CJ fall, though, in B garage. But NIU does have an advantage over here. Split 2 and 2, A and B. We'll see which side they inevitably try to push, although Spike is on A side here. Agua getting a great kill. Don't know what that guy was doing.
Welcome to my world.
And we do see a Viper ult go online to secure the round, hopefully. They hear a really loud Soupy walking.
My ult's ready.
Maybe a little less cautious than he should have been. But Thune with a great flank up through mid. We see Seekers go off and a dog go out to try to pinpoint these NIU players. But
Yeah, the spike is luckily planted for heaven, so Thune's playing super safe here.
yeah, I don't think
One enemy remaining.
a great play. The Viper's Pit will stay up. A tough fight for Epo. The Viper's Pit's going down. Let's see if Thune should be able to
Oh, the
suck
suck
him
doesn't
off, but it
work.
didn't work. He
didn't
better
work.
peek it. He better peek it, and wow,
Oh
that
no.
is unfortunate.
Oh no.
Wow, I thought NIU had that round
Last round before
locked
the switch.
down. They committed ults like they had it, but that was tough.
Yeah,
Not
he
quite
should
the
not have
pull.
lost that with the suck online.
Yeah, not quite the suck that he thought it was going to be. Hoping to pull him off the bomb, but fortunately didn't work.
Yeah. Not nearly a big enough suck.
Yeah.
Cutting through.
We are going to see maybe a little bit of fake action towards A. Maybe the Cypher's been getting a little too much free space. We're going to put some pressure on him with our Viper here.
Poison's off.
A lot of space taken down in mid by Toledo.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
getting very aggressive. Both duelists running up. They do hear a rotation through spawn. It'll be interesting. They're definitely calling it out. Looking towards sewers. Soupy spots one. He's going to jump spot again. But I don't think he knows about the second. I'd be a little worried if I was the Sky player rotating towards A right now. Aqua might have to be a little careful. I don't know if he's going to want to go back. But now with a flash, he certainly knows that somebody was behind him, but TP'd out. It's going to give him a little more confidence to kind of push up into A. Epo just holding so patiently. We're still seeing a little bit of patience. Maybe a little bit of strat crafting mid-round to see what they can pull from the information they've got. 2 ults coming out. They're actually pulling a big fake. They hit an Astra ult on A side while they're full pushing into B garage here. Let's see what's going on over at B. Omen's trying to hold backside, gets flashed out. We see a boombot go out on towards the Raze. Omen gets one, gets taken down. Agua getting 2 there. A big play with the Astra ult going down on A, making all their resources go that way. A very aggressive play by CJ here. Does get rewarded for it. Diddy gets 1. But NIU with 3 still alive. The bird sees nothing. Now they know a little too much to check. A 2v1. Let's see what Diddy can do. They did see it. They saw his TP go out. He might try. He did try to do it, but
I think his plan there was to fake it, but then as soon as he saw the flash, he just realized he needed to commit to it.
Yeah, he needed to commit to it, but I mean, it takes time to go off, and Agua with 4 that round, showing his dominance on that B site, or that B site.
Yes, sir.
Great showing there.
See, NIU, what are they cooking here? I'm trying to figure out. They're on, so we're swapped now, obviously. Soupy on the B site, which we'll see how this pans out. This is, I think, Killjoy's kind of tough here into a Raze comp because Raze is going to satchel on all of that util naturally, and it's going to break.
That's true.
So
Maybe after in these future rounds, they're going to opt to put their util maybe more where Soupy's standing, where Raze might land.
Yeah.
Get an alarm bot or a mine where they're going to land. But we are seeing some fast aggression up A ramp. Let's see what Agua's going to do. Holding lower, but might have to rotate now as they hear a lot of action through ropes. It's kind of the play that NIU had first round. It's a decoy out. Soupy fortunately misses it. TP goes out. Soupy gets 1, and the spike down. That's big for them. That spike going down was actually huge as NIU can hold from heaven as we're seeing a 1v2. Agua's got dog. And we're going to see a little bit of a patient dog go out. Defending that spike. Bite almost kills. Agua's going to get patient and go down through main.
He faked it.
Oh, he did fake it. You're right. I didn't watch the map close enough.
Spike planted.
Kind of hard with the frenzy. Little
Yeah,
matchup,
unfortunate.
little more for the classic in that scenario.
Yeah, or the ghost.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Soupy did a good job of getting that first kill in Hell, but then he kind of
He got really aggressive with it.
Yeah,
like
he
it was
peeked a little bit early on the left side of the pillar there, so.
Yeah, I feel like we should have waited a little bit more, played the contacts from the folks in heaven, maybe had them push out kind of on the ledge, maybe get a little more done than kind of falling and dying, but it all goes over well, and we will see NIU take it back.
This is going to be a brawl.
This is. Let's see. Nobody shoots the flash. Agua gets 1 but gets traded. A big nade out. NIU struggling here. Losing ground. All up to Soupy, who is on the opposite site. And of course, with the knowledge that Soupy would be on B, probably one of the reasons that they made this aggressive push, knowing that Killjoy is playing on B site.
Yep.
Gun here.
He's looking to see what he can do. Probably not much going to be made. 3 bullets certainly isn't going to help him if he were to take a fight.
Oh, they know now. They know.
They absolutely know. But do they know which rope? They didn't know which rope, but they figured it out.
Unfortunate round there.
Yeah, tough play. A fun brawl to watch, but not great for NIU. in terms
Agreed.
of results.
I'm still adjusting to NIU being on defense now, low key.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing in the chat. Huge attack half, easy half now. Yeah, we should start to see some rounds go NIU's way. Hopefully, on this side, we did see
Placing sentry.
2 unfortunate. Kamara says sub him in. He's ready to go. See some chamber action in this game here.
Yes, sir. I believe they were scrimming split before the series. So
Okay, getting a little bit of practice. Thune getting taken out.
yeah, it's just unaware of the Oreo TP in the satchel.
Yeah, it's a tough play. Gonna get naded out here. We'll see what Agua can do as we see this rotate come through. Gonna get cleared by the boom bot. Toledo just has a lot of util and a lot of information now. Oh, and a pretty tough smoke to fight through here. They might just be looking to back out.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. But
Yeah, I think that might be the call. Yeah, just watching from spawn. We do have in chat Mr. Tokatoro saying NIU loves CT split. So hopefully he knows what they've been crafting and is foreshadowing some good plays here. A little poke on a Diddy Jr. for an extra kill.
yep.
Always good to see. But yes, we love CT side split.
I'd
We
like to
love
see NIU
NIU.
change things up here. Put Soupy over towards A, and it looks like that is exactly what is happening. Okay. Fantastic read.
You just have all the reads tonight.
Yes, sir. It's almost like
It's almost like you
IGL'd
played
right
with these
before
people.
Agua.
Yeah. It's almost like you know what NIU's thinking.
Yeah.
Gonna see Agua get a little aggressive here. See a dog go out, some Astra smokes.
Scout destroyed.
Got-
Sees at least one.
Yeah, at least one, maybe a lurk, maybe a little more than that, of course. He actually might know that there's 2 now. If he could tell enough, that was, I believe, the raise he spotted, but a dog out from Sky. So who knows if he could see that much. Of course, we know who it was. We're seeing a patient Thune up in heaven here, with a rotation coming out through sewers, but one aggressing up. Or sorry, faked me out too. That is a Yoru clone. That is a Yoru clone.
Yeah.
Got me. If that was me, I would have shot it.
Yeah, it seems like most of NIU is also shooting the clone every time.
It does seem like
So
that.
I might have to crash their practice and tell them how to not shoot the Oreo decoy.
Spike down A.
I think Ippo realizes
Hippo
this
does
best guy.
not
I
realize
know exactly where you
that that's going to be a tough ult
30
coming
seconds
out
left.
too. NIU trying to
History.
grasp here, but
Spike
not much
planted.
to grab onto in terms of this round and maybe even this game. CT side's looking a
standing.
little tough.
Okay. Winnable?
Winnable here from Thune. He's going to try to grab a gun. See what he can do. We did have one rotate under and not enough.
Unfortunate round.
A tough look here on defense. Let's hope we can pull something out. It's kind of looking how Haven looked like for Toledo. A little lower in terms of score. But we'll see if NIU can put up a fight here.
And I sure hope they do, because
I sure hope they
ranked
do
is
too.
calling. Ranked is calling for me right now.
Would love to see NIU win it. Of course, more Valorant is always a fun day. But hopefully NIU will come out on top.
Who's next?
I believe we're going to Lotus if split falls to Toledo.
Plant a spike.
He sees one with the Yoru ult here. Knows one's heaven. He's going to uncloak here. CJ a little slow, but Soupy picks it up. We are up now by 1. A little bit of disengage with the raised blast packs, kind of going backwards.
Gun here.
NIU trying to reclaim some space. A little bit of Cypher brawl. And a little chase, not much, towards this A side. Soupy with another Nice clean kill. I bet they were trying to peek out of that smoke. Epo goes down, loses the brawl in mid, and we're going to see a little bit of a rotate here from Agua through spawn. And Thune might be opting to go through ropes. A very smart play to go through ropes here. Doesn't do it. Now this is going to be an engagement here from Toledo. With NIU
30 seconds left.
looking to play heaven. They might get a nice timing here.
Spike planted.
And the flash does give them enough info to know that the Cypher is playing in mid. They're going to look to clear him first. However, he has backed up quite a bit. Some good awareness on the Cypher side. He's going to know that he's been sufficiently cleared, and he's going to start to make his way back to try to help out his friend on site.
One enemy remaining.
They get the kill on Omen, but can they be safe from the heaven? They
Last
should
player
know. I'm surprised he was watching Garage. Goes for the half.
Diffusing.
It's going to be tough, and he's not going to peek it. And that's going to be just...
Ooh, I think he's got it.
too
Oh, I lied.
late.
I lied. I
Oh,
lied.
no,
My bad. My bad.
It looked too late, and it was.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Yeah, I
Match
think
point.
it was just rough. Thune ran back up male, which gave the Cypher all of the info he needed to know
Yeah.
that they had just finished clearing him, which in turn gave him the timing.
Yeah, it was tough, but I think they needed a walk there. I think they needed one to walk the other way with Thune to clear it, and then walk back after
Placing sentry.
what he thought was a full clear.
Placing swarm grenade.
Yeah, I think they either just both needed to walk, or the first
Yep.
first guy to run back up while the other guy holds.
Yep, that's what I thought would happen. I honestly thought Thune was going to hold it.
Soupy back on B here. We're seeing a lot of action towards A.
Nice little pick from Thune as Agua falls back. They do know where the spike is.
Destroyed. Hawkats. Blinded.
Throwing out some util. And I imagine we're going to see some ults soon.
Tino dies in mid to the one way.
Seeing a strong start to this round from NIU here. Agua doing what I like to do, hanging on these ropes, seeing what he can do. This might be pretty fun to watch. And a fun little rabbit back into the hole. And that's going to give NIU some information. They are going to shoot the clone again. Thune knows there's some people up close, and a flash out might call his
30
demise.
seconds left.
Great rotations,
Spike
though.
planted.
He's got some support from Soupy here. I'm wondering if we will see a Killjoy ult go down in this corner.
I think we should,
I think so, too. I think NIU needs this.
because it's very losable, to be honest.
It is absolutely very losable. That's why I think NIU needs this. Some trades
One
going
enemy
out.
remaining.
Yeah,
Now we
they're
are a
committing to
2v1,
using
and
it
he
now.
is just going to hit it. A smart play here. Let Agua take a little bit of space. There is an Omen
not a
ult
lot of
online. I
time,
wonder.
though. Oh,
yeah.
Doesn't even matter.
Yeah. I felt like they were just going to give it.
Area's clear.
All right, and IU's still in it, so
Absolutely. Absolutely. We do have some ults online, too.
some alts, every alt except the one they just used.
You know that's right. We do have 3 ults coming out from Toledo's side, too. If I'm looking at Toledo right now, I'm looking at an aggressive satchel in. Try to pick something off with this Raze ult. They kind of have some rounds to work with, so I could see him trying to get aggressive here. You know, get aggressive if they can get some kills here. Try to finish it off.
That's my job.
That's what I'd be seeing here if I was Toledo. We're going to see a little bit of pressure up in mid. And a Viper's Pit. A defensive Viper's Pit coming in to stop this mid push. Very smart play. Very smart play.
They're just completely locking down mid from Toledo. There's just no way they're going through that. He's doing a great job of forcing Toledo towards B into the Killjoy utility here, but
And then
Found them.
nice jump spot. Hopefully they know that's a decoy with a TP out. does fall, I was worried he was going to do it. CJ gets a kill, but gets the clone, funny enough. And we do see a little more of a stalemate. We do have this Viper's Pit indefinitely up in mid until Ipo decides to leave.
Toledo's left Cypher
got
and
your
B main with
trail.
the spike, so it looks like they're just gonna explode out B here.
Fire in the hole!
And CJ getting out. Hopefully he survives here. They're getting
I
an
know
aggressive farm.
exactly where you
Uh-oh, that's tough.
30 seconds
Uh-oh.
left. Spike planted.
Seeing
Fantastic
some
grenade
aggression
here, too.
towards mid. With Spike down, it's a little tough to hold this mid. We are going to see Ipo leave the Viper's Pit.
Blinded.
And Astra ult go up. There's a lot coming heaven now. Hopefully the smoke will deter some of them. Tino pushes through. And that's going to be the last for
Attackers
NIU.
win.
And we will see a game 3 come out. So hang tight with us as we are 1-1 in this series. Taking it to, I believe, Lotus is
Yep.
map 3.
Should be Lotus.
And we do see in the chat, we are in lefty mode. Blame Allegro for that.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Hold on. We went through an hour and a half of gameplay before anyone said anything. There we go.
For anyone who doesn't know, the gun is not normally on the left hand. Unless
No,
it
I'm
is
just
green.
right-eye dominant. Excuse me. All right, we're gonna take a short break, maybe. I don't know. They haven't said anything about potty time, so
I assume somebody will, but we will see. Gonna ask here in the chat, see what's going on. You said that in party chat? I don't know if you meant to or not.
I am in party chat.
Okay,
I-
I didn't know if you meant to or not.
Okay,
Short break
short
here.
break. Cool. Short break it is. All right. Well, we will be back. We'll see you guys in a minute.
All my love has got you feeling too much. It's feeling too much for you.
God.
All right, we're getting back into it here. Bro just, bro just laughed because my keyboard tooted. That's crazy. Anyway,
I thought it was another sound you had on the soundboard.
all right, we're getting into Lotus here. Let me change
Gotta
the
update the score.
score up. I gotta do this. And we are still on the right, so.
Then I gotta pull back up our soundboard.
Oh yeah, true. I do gotta pull up the. And the.
We'll get more for next week.
Yeah,
more
I,
for
I gotta
Thursday.
add some sounds for Thursday for casting with Mr. Flawless.
Sad. I won't be back. We start our NACE tournament.
Oh, so okay. So
Valorant.
now Soupy wants to play Cypher.
Dang. Interested to see the Chamber come out here from Tino.
Yeah.
Back on
And the
Yoru.
Yoru. Once again.
Is that not common for a Lotus? Is that not a thing?
What, the Yoru?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yoru is pretty much. I think he's the worst duelist right now.
Yeah, I mean, I know people have said that. I saw, like, in the qualifiers and all that, people get rocked by Yoru. I saw Tens pull out the Yoru on Bind. That was a funny game.
Yeah, so what I was just going to say is the implication with Chamber and Yoru is that they're going to be double opping, which is Tens' role is opping. So
Yeah.
that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
If they're double opping again,
Mm-hmm.
NIU is going to have a tough time, but
Select your agent.
it would make sense if they played Yoru if they're going to op.
Maybe a lot of B hits here.
Yeah. Going to see lots of suck nades on defense from NIU.
I like seeing these diverse comps. The only common link being raised here. I think it adds a lot of variety to the map instead of seeing dogs and nades come out from both sides. I like seeing the variety.
Yeah, it's a lot newer of a map, so people haven't like there is sort of a meta, but it's
Yeah.
a lot less solid than like
Yep.
Ascent is.
Yep. Feel like NIU maybe trying to pull out some interesting strats they've cooked to, make good of this 1-1 scenario
Yeah.
we see ourselves in. Maybe take them by surprise. Maybe we'll see some new tech with the Fade coming out. I feel like Fade had her time in the light and is now kind of on back burner for a little bit.
I think just because Sky has been so strong for a bit, and now the
Absolutely.
meta's kind of shifted away from double initiator. But I think I would argue NIU's comp is almost more meta, if not definitely more meta than Toledo's comp.
Well, let's get a look over here. What we're doing on A side.
If I had to guess, they're gonna wait out util and then go out with Fade Eye
Okay, let's see if
and a
that's
smoke
true.
on stairs.
We're seeing Astra in position to smoke it out. Fade Eye thrown. Nothing seen. The smoke is down from NIU, allowing CJ to cross.
Let's look at how much. Pay attention to how much space they have here on B, though. Like they pulled a bunch of rotates.
Yeah. Some Prowler util catching one and a stun to play with it. This is going to be a rotate into B. A great stun play with Thune's
There.
Prowler. We do see CJ fall here. Indoor. A fast push here. Thune gets one. Soupy gets one. A great play here. Agua gets naded and taken out. Soupy probably, unable to find the bomb. Kill on the bomb planter and almost takes out Vulcan here.
Yeah, that's actually kind of crazy. He didn't kill the guy on bomb. That's unlucky.
Someone says, tell Ippo to move from where he starts the round. We'll pass him a message. Tell him to be more active. We are seeing Ippo here on the Astra, so maybe not quite what you're looking for. Probably playing a little more defensively. And some Let's Go Thunes in the chat. Love to see the support. Ippo got a fidget spinner on his classic here. Love to see it.
Yes.
I love that classic skin. RGX goes insanely hard.
Pretty much using the same play they just used last round, but
Yeah.
they're favoring towards just a normal B hit instead of a split this time.
We do have that trip. We're going to see some action from CJ here. CJ does get the kill. We're watching
Here.
Soupy ping towards door.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to do something explosive here.
Yeah,
Like this.
we're seeing a little bit of engagement here. TP's out to Waterfall. Has a Marshall online. They are going to force him to back up through Waterfall. That skin is dope. Never seen that.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, that's loud though.
Planted.
What the heck? And Vulcan gets 2. An aggressive play. Gets him 2.
Player
Some
standing.
nice stinger action. Thune gets 2 and is able to retreat. Gets the eye, but he better be fast with it.
One enemy
He's
remaining.
low and Thune
Oh
can
my
pick
god,
it
yes
up.
sir, yes
Les-
sir.
Sir.
Yes sir.
Yes,
That deserves
sir.
2 air horns,
That
bro.
deserves it. Toledo being like, they had no idea right there. Had him going home.
Huh?
Absolutely letting us use this soundboard right now.
Yep.
Giving us plays to work with.
Yes sir.
What a beautiful showing. I mean,
I love
6
ruining their
bullets.
Twitch clips, bro.
I mean, 6 bullets on the first double kill there. Took out the chamber and had 6 bullets to take out the sky. I mean, really
Find you.
doing a lot of work with just a little. Love to see it. And we're going to see something again here towards this C site. Unfortunately, CJ gets a rough bullet to the head from Tino.
That is so sad to see. And now Soupy's getting walked on. He knows. He
Oh,
knows.
he does know. Does he know how many?
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Not sure what that was.
That is a honk for sure. Looking for any space we can take back here. I want to watch Thune, but he's doing some inactive stuff now.
Trying
So
to change the color on his blade. Nice green
Yeah.
on green.
I
That's
want to
what
watch
would do.
Thune because he's the one taking up my mantle of Fade right now. So
Alright.
oh, what is this? We're doing some.
Recalling the smoke from Astra here.
Oh,
Vulcan's got a tight angle here. I don't know about this. A flash to take him off for a second, but this might not be well unless we have an Astra peek from top first.
30 seconds
Wow, moved it over for some reason. Agua getting 1. Some smoke's going down here. It looks like we're going to see an engagement. NIU try to make something of this. A clone out here does get shot. Epo gets 1. Agua gets 1. And let's see what we have going on here. A shorty coming out.
One
Thune
enemy
getting
remaining.
2. Sorry, Thune. We didn't quite catch it.
yeah, we missed it.
Caster's going like,
My bad. I'd be like, that button is too funny, bro.
we're having too much fun.
We are
here.
having too much fun.
Oh,
There's too much power
jeez.
with this Elgato Stream Deck.
It's not sponsored.
We are not sponsored, yeah.
sponsored. Wish we were. Elgato.
Yeah.
If you or someone you know works
Yeah,
for
we know
Elgato,
you sponsor Akron. Surely you can sponsor us
Sheesh.
too.
if we take down Akron, I think that's in our cards.
Yeah, I think we deserve to be sponsored by Elgato if we beat Akron.
Face your fear.
Fade all
Tino
coming out
taking
here.
an aggressive push onto CJ here. Is going to get spotted by the Fade ult. And it's going to be pressured towards side. I like the pinch with the breach nade here. A lot of aftershocks coming through. A lot of util being used. All just to rotate off. An interesting call. Soupy kind of taking the front here. Epo going up. Putting down some smokes. We'll see what is made here. Epo with a fast push here. I'm surprised to see he's going in first with the Guardian. Vulcan gets
Spike
2
down A.
before going down. We are big fans of this clone. We'll see if Soupy can pick it up. He's going to have a
Player
tough
standing.
timing on that smoke exit.
I'll find you.
We're seeing a Guardian picked up through the wall.
Unfortunate.
We see in the chat, Stinger Demon in some real moments. He is a demon with that Stinger. Give him a Stinger, and he will pull through.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're seeing an even score right now towards NIU, but that's all right.
Yeah,
Can't
Thune
always
unable
be
to
great.
commit to an angle there. when he peeks out.
Yeah.
Man, I really do have to crash their practice and tell them not to shoot Yoru clones.
You know what?
'cause
I think up next on the soundboard, we do have to get the clone break sound.
that's true. I'm just gonna start using the. I'm gonna get a special sound effect. I'm gonna use every time they break a clone.
Okay, that sounds good. Oh, you know what you got to get? I'll tell you after this engagement here. We're seeing Diddy picking up 2. Omen pushing in, getting a pick as well. We're seeing this smoke down. It's not gonna be great as CJ, I believe, has a shotgun or a stinger. He's got a stinger here. A rough play, 1 spray from Omen here, and CJ will go down.
Bomb buddy out.
They're getting patient, but I don't know if they're going to try to save this. They don't have the best guns or the best economy right now. So we'll see what they can pull here.
Yeah, they don't really have a lot to work with.
No, they really
Ippo has
don't.
no stars, and CJ
It
has
is a
no
judge.
satchels.
That was correct. We had a judge and a sheriff out here.
The re-smoke.
I wonder if they're almost looking just to
30 seconds
get a
left.
pick and run it in. Spam this tune to help NIU Thune. Yes, help our boy.
Oh, here comes that might be our first copy pasta of the year.
I think it is. I think it is. Ippo's getting a pick here, and CJ's starting to move it in. A big nade here doesn't go towards
10
waterfall.
seconds left.
Quite there. Ippo might get picked off. Not enough time to get the bomb down.
Last player
Although he will. Oh, wow. That was closer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
I feel like if we had,
that was actually winnable.
yeah, if we had our second, unfortunately not go down there, I think it was CJ go down.
I was just about to say I'd love to see a timeout here.
Yeah,
The last 2 rounds have been pretty decisively in Toledo's favor, so
yeah.
kind of tough to deal with mentally, especially having to sit there the entirety of the last round and just wait out the clock while your mental's in the tub, just bathing in the salt of having basically instantly lost that round. I mean, they basically got deleted in like the first 10 seconds.
Yeah,
So-
it's a tough loss for those past few rounds, but I'm pretty confident that with this timeout, we can bring it back. We saw a great post-timeout play on, I believe it was Haven. I believe post-timeout on Haven right at the end. We took it really aggressively, and I really liked that play from NIU. Won us the round. So I believe we can take it back right here.
Agreed.
A small lead, but a lead nonetheless for Toledo right now. And credit where credit's due. They are putting up a very good fight here. I mean, we are 1-1 on the final map. So Toledo definitely showing that they're not one to just be, looked over.
Yeah. Definitely already more solid than last year.
Yeah, good to see. Good to see new talent coming in and some stars on the rise. Let's see what happens here. Maybe a fast play. Let's look what we got going from CJ here. Kind of blast packing in. Trying to get some angles. Angles on door and main. We see their Omen smoke taking over our own. And a boombot coming through. They're going to take this, being 1 off to a result here. I wonder if they'll end up using it this round. A big flash here. No peek from Vulcan. Playing it very, very cautiously.
Probably looking at Beta's teammate here then, since he's committing to playing this corner.
Yeah.
Spike down A.
A
Opening
lot
the
of
door for the
spinning.
4th time in a row. Maybe we actually go out this time. Yep.
Big result, but the dog hits. That's not going to go well. Takes a lot of the momentum out of that big breach ult. We see Vulcan now peeking out, playing off of this information. Nice pick from CJ. Someone in drop. Agua cleaning him up, helping CJ out. 3 for
30
Agua.
seconds left.
And let's see if we can get the final kill here.
I think
Chamber
Chamber's
might just
opping,
be
so he's gonna
saving.
save,
He
yeah.
is opping, correct.
He is just going to save.
And that round goes to NIU.
Yeah, I was just about to say, when those two were fighting that like sort of stairs slash like link area, like this main entryway to site here. We just needed to smoke it off, and then Ippo comes in with the Astroform and walls it off. Completely shuts that angle down.
Great plays coming out here. And yeah, as we expected, the round is going to fall to NIU. No different rotation from Chamber. And yeah, we're going to even it up.
Yeah,
Looks
interesting
like
play from NIU to just spam the door the whole round.
maybe make too much noise. Be a little
Just to overload their brain.
certainly overloaded us. Our volume's pretty loud here. But a great play nonetheless. And it was like I just said, after that timeout, we see NIU get way more aggressive. Way more aggressive on these engagements.
Place some stars in the astral plane. I should.
I just realized I should probably do this too. That'd probably be a good idea.
At this point, I don't think it's going to do much.
I don't know, man.
It's fine. I think the left hand is a little more noticeable than the
That's
yellow.
true.
Considering yellow is how they play. All right, let's see something. We got some action going on here. We saw these blast packs again from CJ to try to take this space onto the right side. Little peek from Thune does get out with his life, though, after getting that information.
You're setting up for a TP halfway across the map, so
Yeah. He's going to pop his ult for more information through spawn. Going to see what he can find on NIU making this back engagement.
Here.
He doesn't have a TP set up to get away, so he is going to have to commit to this play unless he's going to go up through mid. But he hits the trip. And if they already didn't know he's there, now they definitely do. And I guess I was completely lying because he did TP away.
yeah, he did have that TP towards B.
When we were spectating him, it did not look like his bar was up, but maybe it's just not shown. Vulcan does get one onto Agua here. On to CJ. Let's see what we're looking at in the front here. Thune kind of going up, trying to just get some value since he is lower on health.
30
A
seconds.
play towards B has been called. Oh, a tough Omen blind to take out Thune. It's
Player standing.
Diddy on the left. Soupy takes him out, but gets taken out himself. A tough round for NIU to come off of such a hot round.
Yeah, unfortunate loss there from NIU.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think NIU needs to do to get a little more consistent, I would say, in these rounds here?
I think I think they need to be more aggressive in A main because Toledo hasn't really been contesting it that much. But I also think they can kind of let Soupy roam a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay.
CJ says
So
it
this
ain't
is
broken,
already
fix
another
it.
step up on the aggression scale from what we were seeing before. Before they were just kind of getting CJ here to rubble and then just leaving it, but now they're being more
Yeah,
proactive.
they're
which
playing
is-
with it.
This it's kind of what I like.
Yep,
to see.
CJ's hit these double blast packs, maybe condition them a little bit to not aggress on it, but oh, that operator scares me a little bit. Looking at Soupy here.
And
Oh.
Soupy doesn't even really need to peek this. He could just cam it. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. It's like I know the game.
Where is this
A
going?
good call. Might force a TP here from Chamber. Yep, it did. Although they didn't hear it, so they won't know. But TP did come out. Oh, I hope they can get set up before this op peaks. Agua does, but he has a stun that's going to force him back. Allow them a little space. Diddy Jr. on C. Wow. This guy is a duelist at heart. Maybe that was their call to take him
Absolutely.
off of Sova. And Agua here finds a whiff from Tino. Agua gets the kill here.
30
Omen
seconds left.
TP's behind, I believe, with ult.
Agua knows too.
Agua does know. He's got the read on it. Not letting that dog get any information that it can. Trying to keep it shut down. Nice spin on the door. We're playing merry-go-round again.
Last player
Oh, and
standing.
that's tough to see. We are going to see now Ippo fighting a 2v1 here with a Sky over top and an Omen through the box.
Unfortunate.
Kind of tough. New champion song.
Just unfortunate. I think Ippo and Agua should have just kind of stacked up and fought something together there, but
Yeah, it's
they
tough.
kind of both just played by themselves.
Yeah. Tough to know what to call at that situation there. I mean,
Yeah, that is true.
could have gone so many different ways, you know. They did manage to recover the op. Kind of tough, but a little bit on NIU's favor. Tino isn't having the hottest game right now, but with this op, he is certainly deadly, as of course that's what Chamber's
Yeah.
known for.
You do have to respect it because it is
Absolutely.
easiest weapon to get a kill with in the game.
Absolutely. That's why I love it.
So NIU's going to look to go super aggressive here and try to get it Cypher ult out.
Wow, that was full through the smoke and a common angle. And
Wow.
2.
I'm
wow.
more surprised about that one.
Bring them down.
Yeah, that hurts to see as an NIU fan. That hurts to see. And we're going to see another clone shot out. Oh, we didn't.
Standing.
Didn't really matter, though.
He didn't shoot it, but then he looked away from it like it was going to blow up. They're shooting it so often.
He was worried that his teammate was going to shoot it, I bet you. He was worried that someone was going to shoot it. So he had to play his angle.
All good. Oh, Agwa's doing some coaching. I see a bunch of pings, I mean. He's doing some cooking right now. Something, I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. Certainly will be interesting
Telling
to see.
Soupy Lurk, maybe since Toledo's playing more passive, they don't really need to commit a lot of resources to take space.
And they will know that this Yoru is running through. He's not too concerned with it. He really just wanted to get that information, which is kind of interesting. We see, oh, the op does go down. That could be big here. The op goes down on a side.
Yeah, that is a massive pick from Soupy.
Interesting they're not going to rotate and capitalize on it, probably because they're already set up on C. But it looks like, unfortunately, that Yoru, yeah.
The great thing
Yoru
is
recovers the op.
NIU has the raise out here, so
Grenade.
as long as CJ doesn't throw,
Big
they actually just can't
Here,
lose.
big from here. Wow. Wow.
Okay, CJ didn't throw.
That had me speechless right there. I was a little worried for a second. Gas packs there.
Whoa.
Thune picking up their raise, who
Uh-oh.
just seemed a little flustered.
Yeah.
And now we see Sky and Yoru coming out with our Cypher ult, getting some information.
Obscuring
It is worth a note that Yoru did pick up Chamber's operator.
Yeah.
So let's see if he's smooth
I
with
think
it.
they might just save it.
Let's see if he's smooth with this operator.
Yeah, they're saving it.
Yeah. A smart play, which will give NIU the round.
Still waiting.
Fortunately, might cause some headache later down the line, but we will take all the numbers we can get.
Yeah.
Still waiting.
I think they realize now, time ticking down, they realize that they probably retrieved the op and are just going to hold it down for next round.
Yep. I believe, I'm not actually sure, but I'm gonna look. Never mind, I'm wrong. I was gonna say I thought they might be on an eco this round, but they're not. They're just stacked. So
And now would be a fine time to point out that we do have a doubleheader this week for anyone who is not here off the start. We do have a doubleheader for Valorant this week on Thursday. I believe same time. Same time on Thursday, 7 o'clock
yes.
Central. Be there to support NIU as they take on a slightly tougher opponent, Ohio, I believe.
Well, actually, Toledo beat Ohio.
There.
So
Oh, okay. So we'll see what this looks like if
Find you.
NIU can make something of this. Oh, real aggressive here. Wow, does get the pick, but I like the trade. Ooh, that would have been a big ult. He would not have known. TP away. Very smart. Don't use the ult if you don't have to. He found him with the Prowler, and it's going to force him off that angle. Keep the op out of their hands. I wonder if anyone from NIU will take it. Be surprised if they didn't.
it's just kind of rough to take the op in a 3v4 like this when they don't, or it is a 4v4. I'm trolling.
I feel like
but
playing for
still.
Mound. Or maybe leave it there, get the Mound plant, and come back, hold it with an op.
Face your fear.
A very aggressive play here with the fade ult. Unfortunately, CJ runs out with the boombot in hand. Agua able to get the trade for it. We are seeing a flank here from Raze. I wonder if they're going to plant for mound. They do.
Spike planted.
See, oh, that's tough. He does get the ult off, but who knows if it's enough. It is for a while, but Diddy Kong Jr.
It's a nice try from Thune. That's a super uncomfortable angle to swing because you like instinctively want to take the wide swing, but if you take the wide swing like he just did, you're also peeking waterfall, so you have to swing close.
Yeah.
And that's such a disadvantageous fight. So it's just all around uncomfortable.
Yeah, and I mean, Toledo definitely knew this because they had someone up waterfall as well.
Yeah.
I need a drop. Thanks.
So let's see what we got from both teams. We're double opping,
Oh, okay.
and Chamber's gonna pop alt. So I guess they're technically triple opping.
He's going to pop that ult too.
Why wouldn't he? It's last round.
Oh, that's true. Wow, okay. Surprised he's not popping it off rip. Why would he be saving it?
That's what I'm wondering.
I mean, wouldn't it be faster?
It
Allow the slow?
would be faster.
Time to jump.
It also just sounds cool. Well, I'm confident that NIU can take it into this half. There it is. The tour de force coming out from Chamber here.
Soupy with the young lurk.
It's going to see a little bit of contact here, knowing somebody is in tree right behind this door. CJ hitting a little satchel B-hop to take some space. Agua going to have a big stun here if it'll go off. I don't think it stunned anybody.
I missed every button to spectate Agua.
A little bit of a trade coming out. You're going to see an op play, and he doesn't get to TP away. NIU says, no, you're playing on site. You're forced to take it. Astra ult taking just a second to pop out here.
30 seconds left.
Let's see.
One down. Got blocking vision.
We're going to see a dog come out. 2v2 here. Ipo is going to get the timing here. Perfectly played through the smoke. Here's him go past. Wonderfully played. And no ops. No ops are going to be picked up because it is the last round of the half. And we do see them come in. And we do have some information coming through that you guys can see in the chat right now. Same time, this is our Frosty, our Associate Director of Esports here, saying that we do have the same time on Thursday against Western Michigan.
Yeah, where'd you get Ohio from, bro?
That's what I thought Mr. Tokatoro told me. I thought it was Ohio, but maybe he was talking about who they were scrimming or something.
Understandable. Well, it looks like NIU is going to be doing exactly what I thought they were going to be doing, which is suck nading. Oh, but they're not suck nading. Actually, he's nading rubble to try and cut off this Raze or your TP.
Smart play, showing that they're not to be messed with just because they're on defense.
What is this ghost skin? I don't think I've ever seen this.
That ghost skin got me going.
Oh no. Soupy falls on C. He finds his though.
Does get a trade out. 4v4, knowing some C aggression's going down. And let's see. We got some frenzies out holding down waterfall here. That big splash from Omen. Splashing around like he's on a slip and slide right now in the splash pad.
Super passive play from Toledo here.
Well, let's see if that'll hurt them more than it'll help them here. Might see a timing come out. We do. Unfortunate. Little blast pack action coming out. Thune gets one but gets traded, and Vulcan will finish up Agua.
I was a little bit skeptical of them all stacking up in water there, but honestly, the Omen smoke play that they did, I didn't even like consider that to be a thing until they threw the smoke, and then I realized that it's actually like 200 IQ.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, just them throwing that smoke gives them a lot more room to work with all of a sudden to be able to flash out of it, take isolated fights onto waterfall, clear waterfall, and then swing out onto say after that. So
Yeah. It was
It
an
just-
interesting thought, but it showed some promise.
Yeah. It took them from being super condensed into water there where they could easily just get breach stunned and ran over to then having a bunch of the site.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, absolutely.
super unexpected play
yeah.
there. That was a great play.
Yeah, and as we've been seeing right now, we do have a timeout coming out from Toledo here. Wonder if they're maybe strategizing how to just keep up the momentum or what they're looking at. Maybe analyzing how the first round went, seeing how they're going to attack going forward. Now that they know maybe how NIU will be playing. We'll never know. But we will be getting back into it here with what looks to be an early push onto C with maybe some lurks somewhere else in the process.
Yeah, it looks like NIU is going with their standard, like, aggressive A thing again.
Yep, no nade this time, just the breach stun. Taking that space, I like the aggression. I'm hoping that it'll lead to a full flank as Soupy is hopefully going to call that there's aggression onto C. I'm hoping our breach will go through and take this. Planting mound, I wonder if we'll see a spray. He's just choosing to play it very patiently.
He also has a cam for retake.
Yeah, a lot of respect to play the waiting game. Wait for the backup to come. We're going to see some action mound here as they absolutely know a 4-stack to peak this. It's not looking great for NIU, but if we can get some progress on the bomb, we can't.
Last player standing. One enemy.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Closer than it
Yeah,
should have been.
NIU not able to close that round out, but
Wow.
they certainly got enough value for themselves here. on that eco.
Absolutely.
Got 4 kills there.
Wow.
Now Toledo's eco is kind of in the dump.
Yeah, Thune showing that, you know, we may just be on an eco here, but we can definitely pull through.
Yeah.
Don't look down on NIU just because the score might not be the greatest right now.
Yeah, Thune goes massive there with the 2 classic kills.
Yeah, wow.
Once again, same thing as pistol round.
Gonna see
Exact
a
same
nade.
util as well.
Yeah, gonna
They're
see
breaking the
this
door
nade.
this time, though, to try and prevent a B hit, which is exactly what is
I
going
think
to
they
happen.
know. They're going to slow down this B hit with some breach utility here. Allow Soupy the time to rotate towards this kind of connector area. Agua gets 1. We're going to see Soupy kind of aggress here with Epo. Door is going to open, and luckily they did not completely shy away.
Soupy
here.
has no idea,
Soupy
by
has
the way.
no idea about that lurk. Unfortunately, that's going to give a big gun advantage. Not advantage, but a big gun to
Spike planted.
to Toledo. I was hoping he was going to shoot that.
No, I was a veteran.
Ooh,
With
big
double
flash, but a big fade all. Epo showing his stuff here. A big prowler out. They should know the location of Diddy Jr. here. A tough play here. Gets the breach stun and gets taken out. Wow, such aggression in the latter half of this round here.
I'm so proud of my team. That deserves an air horn.
That was great.
That made me so happy.
That was great. We need to see more rounds like that.
Yeah, the fade ult and the breach stun as an initiator player
Yeah.
made me so happy.
Had me a little worried when Yoru picks up that gun, but definitely shows that NIU still has it. Doesn't matter. Showed that, you know, Toledo really was an eco round, so let's see if we can keep it rolling into what looks like a full buy from both teams here. Maybe CJ with a Bulldog, but just about a full buy.
Yep. Once again, same positions in util as pistol round
Yeah.
for the 4th round in a row. Breaking the door again.
They're really trying to put that pressure on there. Interesting that they keep using that util, seeing as nobody's gone there. I'd like to see him maybe cut back on one of those.
That's kind of a tough area of the map that you have to control. I'll go into that after the
Yeah,
round.
great kill from Soupy here on this duelist coming out. Wow, and a great kill on the Diddy with an ult and a little bit of fallback action. Now we know that Cypher is in B. Wow, they are just cleaning it up right now. Cypher going no hat mode.
Baldy.
Little baldy action here. And we're going to see the Prowler pick up one. No stun go off. A little flash. A dog that misses.
Player standing.
Thune gets one, and Agua gets the other. Wow.
Fantastic round from NIU.
I mean, a lot of util out there, but NIU just not losing their cool.
So the reason NIU is trying to control this space is because, well, first of all, this space you can realistically just like Astro one way it, and the attacking team like has to use a lot of util just to get into mound, which makes it tough for them.
Okay.
But also, this A main space has access to this door, which gives you a lot of control over the map, and you
Okay.
can also go A. So having this
Gotcha.
main area is really pivotal to the map because you can either go
Okay.
A or just pivot on your back foot and go
Gotcha.
straight to B.
Allows for a little more support into B
Yeah.
if the rotate calls for it.
So they kind of
Gotcha.
have to use a bunch of resources to control that. Of course, now the
Okay,
one
yeah, I was
time
gonna
they
say,
don't.
funny enough, we're seeing
Now the one time they don't.
we're seeing a push here with the chamber alt coming out. It's gonna be opping down long. NIU is probably kicking themselves, thinking, man, the one round we don't.
Yeah, except look at this. Oh, he's gone. Never mind. Ooh, he goes right under the wire. Oh yeah. No, NIU won this round already.
Wow.
Oh, they didn't get the kill off the trip. Oh, never mind.
See, good kill. TP in. Does he know? He knows.
Uh-oh.
One enemy remaining.
Nah, he wins those.
Nice pick.
Spike down A.
That's a clean round from NIU.
Wow. Yeah.
Ippo just wasting 1,000 credits on damaging his armor, though. All good. NIU's kind of stacked anyway, so.
I gotta visit the astral to play some stars.
We do see only the only ults up right now are gonna be on Toledo's side.
I love this play, man. So CJ's gonna like short peek this corner and then unpeek when they peek him, and then Agua's gonna flash and he's gonna reswing. Oh, never mind. They're just backing up.
Maybe because it was so aggressive.
Yeah, a little too much for him to deal with. Oh, he got out perfectly though.
Yeah, great avoidance of this ult. However, he's not gonna know that it led to somebody being up on top of this box.
I think he might, because it was an Omen.
Oh,
ult.
it is Omen. I thought it was raised post ult.
Unfortunately, the dog hits him though.
Bring them down.
Diddy finding Agua. An unfortunate util usage from Thune here. Gets 1, 2. Wow, Thune
This
is
is
good for
winnable.
2. Let's see if he's good for more.
Soupy.
And they know he's on top of
Soupy.
box now. They know Soupy with the play. But, oh, we don't know if it'll be enough. They back up to hold mound, and that calls the round.
Man, if Soupy just clears close right there as he comes out, he kills both of them, and his teammates stay alive.
Yeah, that was tough. I wondered if they didn't call it in time or didn't notice, because when they used the fade haunt, the eyeball, they did in fact know that Omen was on top of the box. They did get that information. I
Yeah.
wonder if they didn't, comprehend it in time, since there's a lot going on, or if they just didn't call it and didn't, realize quick enough. Could have been anything.
Yeah, I guess we'll never know, but
yeah.
I have played with Soupy, and I'm almost certain he just didn't hear the call out. But I am certain that they did call it. I'm almost
Okay.
certain of that, too.
Okay. I
Okay.
figured they would. This could be devastating for Toledo here.
Yeah, a big breach stun and then flash upon opening this door here would be huge.
Yeah, I mean, for CJ, some nades going out. Looks like they're not going to open the door. Interesting call here to just have a rotate. Not the worst thing, though, is we'll see NIU try to contest this here.
Yeah, I trust Agua.
A nice
in
trade
Agua
here,
we trust.
playing his angle, getting a flash out. The Yoru TPing out, back to spawn, so the pressure's lightened up a little bit. They do need to kind of start moving, as time is going to be against them shortly. We're going to flash in this corner, or not flash, we're going to do some damage in this corner with our breach util. Actually onto site. Agua gets one, gets traded, Omen gets the next. And it's up to Ipo, who does fall.
Unfortunate round there.
I wonder if we're going to see a stack towards C now, as we've seen a lot of aggression come out from Toledo here towards C. I wonder if that's going to call for a change up, if they need to hold sight a little more. I mean, they're backing out to save lives, but the recontests are a lot of trouble right now.
Yeah, I'd like to see NIU utilize that C door more. They were spamming the one on A, but they're like
Yeah.
kind of reluctant to use the one on C.
Yeah. Wow, almost finding CJ's head over there. He does have the op. I like this play from them. I like this longer range aggression. They know he has it. Shooting Dog. Dog doesn't get any information. Oh, we see op on op here. Who gets more aggressive? We're going to hope CJ can kind of just hold it out right here. Oh, he's going to shoot the clone. Saw that one coming. Wonder if we're going to see a TP here. Tough nade. He does get the fallout. Is a successful TP into back sight.
Yeah, we do have breach alt and
Let's
fade alt
see.
here, so NIU's gonna look for an early retake on plant.
I'd like to
tap.
see this breach alt go fast here. Let him see it rip. Can they stop the plant? They do. They get the plant. Let's see a retake here. I want to see sight control. Soupy gets one. I see a nice stun. They're going to get information right here about the whereabouts of the last ones. We do see Soupy on the door. Does fall, but Agua picks up one, and a 3-on-3 with Yoru getting information. A rotate towards B is called from Rays here.
Uh-oh, he has the timing. Oh, no.
We're being very loud, but he is watching it. Agua knows.
10 seconds left.
Quite the look timing, but he is good to make it across. Let's see, he's going to look to go drop. Oh, no.
Remaining.
The timing on the fade alt. And that does not look good for NIU here. And CJ with the op, not looking to take a full engagement here, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is another one of those heartbreaker rounds, man.
yeah, that's
Because
really
they're broke
tough.
now.
Oh,
We are
jeez.
broke.
This op is going to have to make us some plays going forward
Yeah.
into this potentially final round.
We're going to have to dig ourselves out of this hole now. Let's see if we can achieve
Ooh,
what we need to
almost
achieve.
saw a pick there. A little scary, though. Kind of hold your breath moment there.
Yeah, honestly, especially with this comp, I don't know if NIU opping is really the play that they should be taking. But
Yeah, they don't have like a person who's really suited for it, I'd say.
yeah,
You know, Rays can kind of do it with the blast packs to reposition, but
it's still just kind of rough. They don't have really like a dedicated role for it on their
Yeah,
team,
that's true.
unlike like Toledo has two. Toledo has Chamber and Yoru.
exactly. It can work, but the dedication and the characters. And we're going to see a C push here. Let's see what we're looking at from Soupy.
Cutting through.
See what Soupy can do to hold this off. Gets the dog with this trip. Boombot gets one. Big blind is going to force Soupy off. Gets out with his life, but with a big nade, we'll see. He does get to fall out. We'll see
Spike planted.
timing here, maybe from Thune. Oh, almost two. We see a big divide here. I want to see some aggression here from NIU. I want to see them make a play here. Vulcan, of course, doesn't know what's going on the other side. Wow, the peak gets traded. Diddy Jr. gets one. Nice, and we cleared the one in spawn. A 2v1 gets timing on Soupy, but we take it out. That has us speechless.
My jaw is
Wow.
on the floor.
It is. Wow.
I am not sure what I just watched.
Wow.
Moving on to the next round. NIU is no longer. Actually, I lied.
Yeah,
We
they're
are still
still
broke. We are
broke.
still broke.
Still broke.
That's crazy.
It's looking like it might be a partial buy on Sky from Toledo, but
Yeah, I was gonna say this will be
no, they do have enough to buy.
the Rays is gonna buy her. Yeah,
Yeah.
but this will be a big round for NIU. If we're able to win this,
I mean, we have
will
big
be-
guns, but not great guns.
if we're able to win this round, we should be able to secure the 12-11, especially with our Rays alt here.
I like this aggression more towards C with this breach util. I know we saw it in the beginning towards A side, but I think they've learned that C is just more comfortable. A nice one-way coming out. They're going to shoot the clone. Get the 6th man out of there.
Unfortunately, both of those pieces of util breaking both of his trips. So
Yeah, I think Toledo knows by now that they can throw that util in and get the trips taken care of. Looking for this camera. They did ping it. They do know. But that is also going to signal to Soupy that an engagement could be coming. We're seeing potentially a rotate here. We see someone playing a slow. The Yoru setting up a TP back to T-spawn. But I think they're going to end up engaging on it. They know C is their better side. I want to see a big spray from Soupy here. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Spray it down. Get one. Makes it barely.
almost gets out.
Almost out. Tough raise ult. Takes out one. And now we're in a 2-on-2. It was looking kind of solid. Runs
30
into
seconds
the
left.
grenades. I don't know what that was.
Rays alt out.
Raise
from
alt.
CJ here.
Connects.
One-on-one.
And a one. Oh,
CJ.
no.
No, he was just talking to me about aim labs earlier, and he misses that.
Oh, you know
CJ,
he's
I'm sorry,
upset.
man.
He's upset after that one.
I would be too.
Oh, I would be.
That
Wow.
deserves one too. That is heartbreaking.
That is. What a round.
Valiant effort though
Wow.
from NIU against a much improved Toledo roster.
Wow, that last round just had you feeling so many emotions. I mean, from Soupy playing inside that smoke to getting one, getting traded, almost made it out. I mean, wow. You know, if we could have picked off that chamber in that one-on-one in Waterfall, I mean,
Yeah.
there were so many instances, but I mean, we played great.
Yeah.
Definitely brought our all. Came down to one shot, really.
Yeah, I agree. That they're gonna be beating themselves up after that,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I felt that myself. I've been there.
Yeah, it sounded like maybe some canes is in the cards for this team here.
Oh, really?
I heard some murmurings.
Well, I guess we'll go out and find out, but thank you all for tuning in this week. Unfortunately, we do not have an interview for you today, but hopefully we can pull a dub on Thursday and bring you guys another interview then.
Absolutely.
Hope you all have a good rest of your day and or week if you don't catch us on Thursday. We'll see you guys later.
Bye-bye.